not do that. Da, 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 da. Better not do that. Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, got a Vault event. We got a new Mythic troop. So I'm hoping y'all have some teams, because so far it's been terrible for me. It was terrible to get, and then once I had it, it was terrible to use. So, maybe one of the worst. I don't know what everyone else is saying out there. I'm tuned out. I look at the forum. Yeah, I do my own thing here. But I'm not looking at anybody else's stuff, so I don't know what everybody else thinks. You guys let me know. But I think it's terrible. A very low AoE damage mythic that's like... It's not even a legendary. Like, it doesn't even feel like a legendary to me. But maybe there's some way to like boost it way up. Maybe there's some place you can use it like with lower levels like enemies to where it would be fast. But is anything ever going to be faster than Ironhawk or Rowan or Phoenicia or Guard's Avatar? Like, is he like the 5th best of that? Like, who cares, right? So I don't know. I don't know where this thing's supposed to be used. I don't know how you're supposed to make it strong enough to do anything. I think sometimes people get it as their first new mythic ever, and they want it to be good, so they kind of, you know, they kind of hope it's good, and they argue for it to be good, but I don't know, man. It seems terrible to me. Alright, I got that. Sorry, I'm setting everything up here. Okay, we need this. New mythic troop, Tauraeus. And why'd they make his name Tauraeus? Like, how much is he tearing ass? I think he does. He smells like it. I don't know. He smells like it. I don't know if he tears it though. Hold on. Let me get the chat up here. Sorry about that. Got that. Will you come on? This computer, man. It's getting on my nerves. I need a real computer. Maybe one day I can get a real computer. Be a big boy. A real streamer with a real computer with like 3 monitors and like 8 headsets and 50 Yeti mics. And what do they got? What does a real streamer got? Like a race car chair. I gotta get a race car chair. I gotta get 50 microphones, 8 cameras, 20 monitors. You know, I need like a thing I put up when I'm gone so you can like hear some cool music and stuff. Like, first thing would probably be a real computer. That's what I would need to do any of that stuff, is to get a real computer, which I don't have. I have my little crappy laptop that I use for my work that I also use for YouTube. Not complaining, just telling you why some things aren't as... Yeah, I can't do some things, probably. Alright, so I'm in the chat. Hold on. We're going to be doing Vault Event and Mythic, new Mythic. Probably mostly Vault Event. Because, I don't know, does anybody have any teams? Hello, Rain Man, Crisp Purpose, Trey Bobuff, Elgin's Toy. Rain Man said, did Miss Jameson go home early yesterday? That was just a fever dream. If you saw it, you saw it. Yeah. It was supposed to be an April Fool's joke, and I didn't want anybody... I got nervous, and I took it down, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of the plan all along, just to put it up while I was sleeping, and then when I woke up, I was going to take it down, and it was an April Fool's joke, but it's also kind of borderline where I was afraid people would get offended. You know how it sucks that I have to think like that nowadays? It takes the fun out of the whole channel sometimes. Like, I have to be afraid of who I'm going to offend. So... that was the plan. Like, I'm going to put it up while I sleep. I'm going to take it down when I wake up. I'm going to treat it like a fever dream. April Fool's joke. And, yeah, it sucks I got to tippy-toe around and walk on eggshells, because that's how the channel is right now. Just because people get offended, they yell at me, and they, yeah. And it's multiple people, like, conspiring together and whispering to other people. oh, you know, he did this and he did that and he said this and he said that, and you should go watch this person because he talks crap. And then it makes me tiptoe around on eggshells, and it's not as fun anymore because of these people. So you can thank them. I'm not going to tell who it is or anything, but you can thank them for the tiptoeing around and the eggshelling that I don't really do. Rainman says, went 5-0 using your brown team. Thank you for the team. I went 3-2. I suck. But like I said, I think all my teams will work perfectly for bracket 5 and under. I'm just way up in bracket 2 so high, and I got goblined. Like, it is what it is. And I went 5-0 the next day. So on live stream, I went 3-2. And every other day, I went 5-0. That's just my life. Let me get moving here a little bit. One day I want to set an alarm and take every tribute I can. Like, that's kind of, I don't know how, I was trying to think of, like, how I can make a video out of it, but it doesn't seem like you could make a video out of that. But I want to try it one day. Like, set an alarm and just take my tribute as many times as possible. Like, at least 15 times. Like, between 15 and 20 times. I'd love to take... Yo, Elgin's Toy, thank you so much for the 20. You are definitely the conductor. Something toward the real computer fund, right? I wish it would, like, you know, I wish I could tell you that it definitely would. Rayman said, yeah, a great dream we few had yesterday. Elgin says, I got so badly goblined on Yellow Day. Rayman says, I'm in bracket 1, Savage Jungle for sure. Well, that's awesome. My brown team worked in bracket 1. It's a Sycorax thing. You gotta, if you can get your Sycorax going, as long as you're not up against a Zul'Goth team, I think can beat almost anything. Somehow I got goblined. I almost won the first battle though. You can go watch. It was on the last time I live streamed. I think it was like Wednesday or something. I almost won the first one, and then the second one, I don't know. I was a little flustered or something. They just goblined the crap out of me. I only got like one turn. Let's I mean, I could show my new Mythic team real quick if y'all want, but somebody said Tink Steam Whistle's pretty good with it. But I couldn't figure out anything yet. So if you guys have any... And where, like where to use it? Where, when, how, what, where, when, how, you know? I went Yasmin's Pride, Tauraeus, Sunweaver, Leprechaun. My whole goal was to boost him up, but look, his boost ratio is 10-1. So for what, every 10 stats you got, you get 1 extra damage or something like that. So give all allies 41 life, boosted by armor, eliminated. That's 3-1. So what, if they have like, if they have like 90 armor or something, what do you get, like 30? So maybe 70, and then you only get 7 damage or something like that. I'm probably not doing math very well, but it's terrible. So he would then have 31 damage instead of 24. And then over here I can give attack, armor, and life. That ends up being like, what, 90? So like another 9. So in total, by using 2 whole troops just to boost them up, I'm gaining an extra like 16 damage. Something like that, and it's terrible. Because then he ends up hitting for like 40 instead of 24. It's not even true damage. He doesn't have any good traits. Like, if any, has anybody heard anybody saying it's good or defending this at all? And if they are, I guarantee you they helicoptered out of bed and it was their first new mythic they ever got, and they're trying to make themselves feel better, because 10-1 boost ratio, not even true damage, knock them to the back. Like, that's never anything that you're super excited about, right? Give 4 attack to all red allies and matching red gems. What's that going to do? Thick Hide is 20% for a Mythic. A Mythic has 20% skull reduction. That's like the least. I think 20% is the least you can have. Why can't it be 33? Why can't it be 50? Why is it not like 75 or something? Why is it 20? 20 is the least. And his third trait, which is usually where a Mythic might shine. You could have a terrible Mythic, but then their third trait actually does something useful, and now all of a sudden it's more of like a C or a B tier instead of like a D or a F, because they have a really good third trait that it stuns all enemies, or entangles all enemies, or enchants all allies, or does something when you do 4 or 5 gym match that you need. But when it's give 4 attack to all red allies and matching red, like when it's terrible, and 20% skull rate, like all of his traits suck. And then it's terrible damage, and it's physical, not true. And no matter what you do to boost them up, unless you're going to use them somewhere where the stats are super low, like think about Ironhawk. Ironhawk needs to do 25 damage on difficulty 1 Explorer to make sure it kills every single time in one shot, right? It's 20 to 25, something like that. This guy can't even do that without a boost. He can't even do that without a boost. Ironhawk can do it just by, like, standing there and, like, kind of just being there. Doesn't even have to do anything. He's just standing there. And the other team dies while he just kind of farts and they all fall over. This guy can't even do that, doing its whole move. It needs to be boosted to beat difficulty 1 Explorer in one hit. I guess, man. Let me know, though, what y'all think. Elgin says, ooh, yeah, seems a bit poop. Hadn't seen him yet. Good morning, Boomstick Fancy Pants. And thanks again, Elgin. Elgin's got the train out of the station. It's now moving. She is the conductor with the hat on. I was thinking about turning it into a ship the other day, like a pirate ship. Maybe we could do a different vehicle. A different vehicle every time or something. Anyway, let me show this instead of talking so much. Before I went live, I was like, what am I going to talk about today? And then I get on and I just talk. Let's match red. And Leprechaun, right? Okay, we got Tauraeus. Let's just see what he does here. Let's just cast him. Let's not even use our weapon. I just want to see how much damage he does just by himself. 54. Well, it's more than I thought, but he's boosting. It's plus 30 already, so it's more than add 30 to what I was talking about earlier. So he can wipe difficulty 1 Explorer, but Ironhawk does it without anything else happening, right? It's just his third trait. And that's what I was saying. Like, usually a good mythic will have a good third trait. And Ironhawk can just stand there and do nothing and kill difficulty 1 Explorer. What the point was. Not that he can't do it. Now that I've seen that, I forgot about his own stats. I need something else to do damage on this team. Guess we take yellow or blue. Well, let's just hurry and get him up again. Sunweaver. Boost him up. It's just... I don't know. I just need to get him up or else he's the only damage dealer on my team. There we go. Maybe he could be used for something lower difficulty. That's all I can think of. So, I think he's just something nobody needs. And you shouldn't waste keys on it, because you don't need it. I guess we could try, like... maybe like an Explorer or something? Explore? But why would you do that instead of Rowan or Phoenicia or Ironhawk or Guard's Avatar? Rowan is green. Phoenicia covers red and yellow. It's not like he covers like purple or something. That'd be cool. I also want to try him with Tink. Somebody said Tink. Let's go down to the T's and just see. So I think he gives armor or something, and he does red and yellow, which is... Where's Tink? Tink and Tauraeus. Every time, have you guys noticed the last two April Fools troops have weird names? Wasn't it Long Wang last time, and now it's Tauraeus? What are they trying to? What kind of story are they trying to tell here? A Long Wang leads to a Tauraeus. I cracked myself up. Tink Steam Whistle gives armor and life to all allies, boosted by red gems. Summon 1 to 3 Tinkertown bots. He conjures an Electrostorm when his turn begins, but you'd have to get him up and cast him. But, you know, 34 attack, armor, and life. I just feel like that, isn't that more stats? That's over 100. It's 102, right? What's Tink's? It's to all allies though, right? But it's only his. So I don't think, does Tink boost up to... He's probably not going to boost up to over 100. I mean, the red and yellow storm is cool. You'd have to either get rid of Leprechaun or Sunweaver. But I think Sunweaver gives more stats for less mana cost. And Leprechaun's an empowered exploder. So I don't know. But I guess another option. I'm using Shaman class and Maze Banner, of course. Boomstick says, I just made a quick, easy team, used Rage Reaver with Ferocity and Gorgon. Yeah, I haven't tried it with Ferocity yet. It's because I love using triple Ferocity, so anytime somebody wants to mess up the triple Ferocity, I don't like it. Because then you're taking away that a third of your stats that you could get. But I guess that's a way to build up the Tauraeus. You could use Ferocities. We could try that. I guess that's another way to go, huh? Ferocity. So, is this difficulty 12? Because how many times am I going to have to shoot this thing off? I guess if we keep casting Yasmins. Somebody tell me, like, how to use this thing. Most people are probably concentrating on the vault this weekend anyway, so... Mythic that's hard to find a use for during a vault event is probably like the worst case scenario for a new Mythic. Alright, we'll go Yasmin. I'm just going to keep on building it. But if it takes too long, it's not worth using. You might as well do something else. So the longer it takes to build his stats up. Which I could cast him now, but I kind of want to at least do Yasmin's Pride one more time. Zero? They were all barriered or something? Great. What an idiot. Well, that shows another downside to this guy. They're barriered, or if they're submerged, or whatever. You can't hit them. I didn't even realize. Let's just get them up. Alright, they're not barriered, right? So I'd have to hit that at least 2 or 3 times. Probably at least 3. And he's already been boosted by multiple, like 3, or at least 2 Yasmins. And the first time you cast him, he's eating away their armor. Blocking my Sunweaver, there we go. I wonder if you could use 2 of them or something. I'm just gonna take blue and purple till I get them up again. Blue and purple. Alright, we got Sunweaver. Got a red. How do you guys think? What do you guys think about these bomb gems? I feel like they're inconsequential. Like they don't do anything. What are they supposed to do? Like when you blow them up, like I feel like they don't blow up anything extra really. Like nothing that a Doom Skull wouldn't already do. Does it do like a bunch of extra damage when you blow it up? I haven't been paying attention. I need to figure out why bomb gem. It just seems like so inconsequential, like it doesn't do anything too special. Like a Uber Doom Skull or a Doom Skull kind of already does what it's doing. Unless there's something else, like maybe it does a ton of damage when it gets blown up. Because otherwise, isn't it just blowing up gems around it? Which is kind of like a Doom Skull already does that. So let's try it with, let's, let me run away and then I'll try a different difficulty, maybe like 5. See if I can, maybe I should change my medals too. Thank you, Trey Bobuff. Trey Bobuff is the spotter on the train. I'm kind of thinking about switching up vehicles. Not like forever, but every once in a while we can have like a ship or a plane or a tank. I don't know though. I think I'll stick with the train today. Trey is the spotter helping Elgin's toy navigate. He's got the map out, you know, he's plotting points on the map and making sure we don't go like the wrong way and fly off a bridge that's not like freaking speed. And they gotta keep the bus at like 50 miles an hour, but then like there's a bridge and they have to jump it. You guys remember that? See, I want to save Sunweaver for when he doesn't have mana. So let's do green or brown here. Let's, I'm gonna go Skulls. I need Yasmin's Pride. I think I'll just cast it. I'll get it up again. So now I do this. And then we try to get up maybe Leprechaun, blue and purple. Blue and purple, blue and purple. So close. You really got to boost them up before you cast them at all. And it's 10 to 1. Let's get Yasmin. Maybe. Now people are hitting us. That's always annoying when you have a boost ratio and then you get hit. And it not like Rowan, you know, like when you're like a low level player trying to use Rowan and you keep on getting hit, like your armor keeps getting hit and you have like 0 armor. And you're trying to use Rowan with 0 armor. That's kind of what's happening here. Like his damage is going to keep getting lower as they hit him. Sucks. Purple. I'm going to get the Leprechaun. Now Sunweaver, come on. Ouch. Like there's no smooth, fast anything with this guy. He's just tearing ass. Couldn't even finish him off there. Blue, yellow. Sometimes though, like I don't know, I think something's bad and then I kind of don't. I want somebody to come in here and tell me it's good is what I want. Like, show me that it's good. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep calling it bad. Because that's my impression so far is it stinks. Just going to boost him real quick and then cast. Oh! Tss. I meant to run away from that one. Dang it. Or we'll run away from this one. I'll try on 5 or something. So far, everybody here's called it poop or not good. Boomstick says maybe Archdeva would work, need good mana generator like Thrall. I mean, isn't Leprechaun the best mana generator in the game? A lot of people call Leprechaun like the best troop in the game, so that's my mana right here. That's my Thrall. Yeah, maybe if you have like a Red Storm and you keep casting Thrall, maybe like that. I know what you're saying. But it's not like I'm lacking a comparable troop. I got Leprechaun. I need to do more Yasmins or something. Maybe instead of using Sunweaver on... Maybe I use it on the first guy. And like keep Yasmin all the way down first. Now I'm doing this battle again when I said I wasn't going to, but I want to see what happens when I do it this way. Now they're hitting me. That's annoying. $87. I Yasmin Pride every other troop on their team, and he hit for 87. I swear these April mythics are jokes. Just tell me Long Wang isn't a joke, and then tell me Tor Ass isn't a joke. Like, those are both jokes. They never come out and say it, but it's a joke. Long Wang and Tor Ass. Those have to be jokes. I remember when Long Wang came out, it was April. It was definitely near April Fool's, because everybody was thinking it was an April Fool's joke. At least I was, and a couple people on the forum. I guess I have to do this. There we go. I keep meaning to switch, but anyway, you get the gist. Maybe take it to difficulty 5 or something. Let's try it with ferocity now. We'll just substitute 1 ferocity. And that's like my only other thought that other people said to try. It definitely crossed my mind when I was looking at teams for them, but now let's see. Yeah, I'd probably put them at the bottom, right? These guys are gonna hit double skull damage versus red enemies. They have 50% reduction. Like this. I think Ferocity's better than Tauraeus. Who disagrees? Ferocity, a common troop, is better than Tauraeus. That's my hot take. Hot take. Ferocity's better than Tauraeus. I think Ferocity is better than Tauraeus. Just the traits. Deal double skull damage versus red enemies. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Give 4 to all skills on all Taurus allies when matching 4 or more gems. Immunity to stun. Reduce damage from skulls by 20%. Give 4 attack to all red allies when matching red gems. All of those are worse. All of Taurus's traits are worse than a common troops. Then it deals damage, which, you know, it's like 50-something damage out the gate. Right? 44 and a boost ratio. Same thing. 44. This starts with 24. This starts with 44. It hits 2. Doesn't hit 4, it hits 2. But it does double damage to red enemies. So you could say it does just as much damage as this, as a mythic. Like, we're not trying to say Ferocity's a mythic and is it better or not than Tauraeus. We're trying to say this common troop that's the easiest to get in the game, that has one little star up there, is better than this thing that's a mythic. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. I guess we keep that banner. It's not... Let's see how this goes. Let me make sure I'll do one battle, then I'm gonna check my medals, because I forget. Boomstick says, yeah, but you have to fill 2 mythics, right? Rainman says, kids are up, time to feed them. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Rainman. Thanks for being here. Elgin says, certainly looks that way at first glance. Crisp says, this is a really awful mythic. No way to spin it other than that. That's good to hear, because I'm glad I'm not missing something. I just want to make sure I'm not missing something here, because sometimes, I don't know. Like, I didn't like the Archduke. I've heard people actually like that. I didn't like Consort of Darkness. I hear people actually like that. Like, I still don't like those, but I hear people out there that, like, say they're okay, like, and they have teams for them and stuff that actually do things. So I'm just making sure this isn't an Archduke or a Consort of Darkness where there's actually a use for it somewhere, at least. If I hit that thing with skulls, it's gonna silence me, so I'm not gonna do that. There we go. See, I'd rather use Ferocity here, like every time, not Tauraeus. So, even though he might be better on this team than he is on that other team I was using, I would rather have 3 Ferocities. Why would I even want him on this team? It's just like forcing him a square peg into a round hole here. For no good reason. Like, I'd rather cast Ferocity right now. I'd rather have another Ferocity instead of him. Ferocity just did 206 damage to that troop right there. It's gaining stats. The reason the whole team's gaining stats is because Ferocity. So when am I ever even gonna cast this guy when I got Ferocity up? There's no reason. Maybe late in a battle to finish stuff off. But I'd rather have 3 Ferocities at that point. Now I got silenced. Dope. It was too juicy to pass up. I need to get rid of this thing. It's annoying. Can't cast, I have to. Let's get Rage Reaver. Let's just... Bang! What up, Scarfade? What up, Kyle Lowenthal? What up, Tim? Tim says, hey, I have 4 of them on a team, and I have to tell you, it's a turd. That's funny. Like, in this team, why? Just, I mean, it's probably the best team for it, but why? I'd rather have another Ferocity. Ferocity's better in every single way. He's not adding anything to this team at all. He's not adding anything. Maybe if you only have 2 Ferocities, but go get another one. They're not hard to get. It's a freaking guild chest common. So, I don't know. Those are the only 2 teams I can think of for the new Mythic, but at least it's on video. If you got it, maybe it's your first Mythic ever, and you're looking for teams. There's 2 teams for you. You know, either Yasmin's Pride Sunweaver with Leprechaun and Tauraeus, Shaman class, Maze Banner, not in that order, or add it to your triple Ferocity Rage Reaver team and make your triple Ferocity Rage Reaver team worse. It's the only things I can think of. Guess we might as well do this Mythic boss battle. Kyle says, I wasted all my stuff, still didn't get him, and now I hear he's a waste. Ugh, don't helicopter, Kyle. Don't helicopter, man. You gotta wait. All I want to do is help. I just want to help when I tell y'all to not jump out of bed on Friday going after the new Mythic. Like, you got a whole week. So wait and see if people say it's terrible, and then you just skip it, and you get the next one. Maybe the next one's going to be amazing. You never know. The only, let's look on the bright side. The only good thing about adding this troop to this team is now we can take green and yellow mana. We cover more colors. That's it. That's all I would... The only addition that this mythic makes to this team is that you cover more colors. You can now cover green and yellow. That's it. I think I'll get Rage Reaver up first. If possible. Brown and blue. There we go. I hate that troop over there. Silent Sentinel's so annoying. Silences your first troop when you hit it with Skull. But I gotta do double damage to red, so... Brown and blue. I just get nervous when I go super hard on a new mythic that somebody out there is gonna be like, "Nuh-uh, Consort of Darkness. Nuh-uh, the Archdukey can actually do this very specific thing that sometimes will get an instant kill." Guess I'll go with that. Can do this very specific thing that sometimes will get an instant kill if you set it up perfectly. Like, okay, but you could use like High King Iron Gut or Zul'Goth that do that way more consistently and cover almost all the colors. So why are you trying to force your Consort of Darkness and your Archdukey into this conversation when there's High King Iron Gut and Zul'Goth out there? Maybe that's because you only have Archduke or Consort of Darkness, but that should be what you lead with. Like, hey, for people that don't have High King Iron Gut or Zul'Goth, you could use Consort of Darkness or Archdukey. They are a budget version of this better troop. But then, like with Tauraeus, you can't do that because a common troop is better than him. So there's probably epics and legendaries that are better than Consort of Darkness and Archduke. I gotta tell you to go get Gobtruffle or Miraji Queen or Queen Beatrix instead of Archduke or Consort of Darkness or Tauraeus. Instead of concentrating on throwing all your keys, that now you have no keys, on Tauraeus or something, go get King Gobtruffle, go get Queen Beatrix, go get the Miraji Queen, save all your keys, wait for something like Ironhawk or Archdeva or Lord of Slaughter or something good. That's what it takes. I say it every time there's a new mythic. You gotta not go after the bad ones. The more times you don't go after the bad ones and you save your keys, the easier it's going to be to get the good ones when they come through. And I say it till I'm blue in the face every single time there's a new mythic. And even if it's an awesome mythic, like it's the best mythic ever, there's no penalty to wait till Saturday or wait till Sunday or wait till Monday. Even if it's the best mythic, new mythic ever, there's no harm in waiting till one day later to see what people are saying about it. You don't have like a extra good chance on Friday or something. Like you get it just as easily, or it'll take just as much to get it on the last day as it will on the first day. There's no like bonus or anything for getting it on the first day. It's not like easier to get on the first day or something. There's no reason. So without checking if it's good or not, you wake up and you throw all your keys at the new mythic. I think it's a mistake. And I'm just trying to help. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying, like, in general, that's my advice. Even if it's Ironhawk or something. I don't think everybody did the, everybody didn't. Not everybody knew that Ironhawk was going to be the new best way to farm vault keys immediately as soon as it came out. It took like hours. It took a day. It took some time before we realized, oh, this can be used to farm vault keys, and it's the new best thing in the game if you get 2 of them. Like, somebody had to like think about that and make it happen. And it didn't happen right away. So you sit back and you watch like, oh crap. And then you go after it. Anyway, let's vault key farm. Tauraeus is like a F tier mythic, and that's what I'm gonna say. He's like F tier. I have not been farming very many vault keys. What I was doing was, I realized like one of my kingdoms needed a class to get to, I think it was Death Knight or something. What's, is it Galvania maybe? I was like, oh, I need Death Knight at level 50, so I was using my Rowan team on just to farm vault keys. I haven't done any Nomapaloozas yet. I was gonna see if I could get that next kingdom power level. But I'll probably do Nomapalooza now. We're on live stream. Let's get everything set up. So I want life medals. I'm done with this event. And then I want to be in probably Black Hawk. I want it on difficulty 1. No turns for you. Let's lock it in. Yo, Scarfade, what up, King? Kyle says only thing cool about trying is that I got 2 Tina 9000. How'd you do that? You know you can't get the new mythic with event keys, right? But you got Tina's awesome, in my opinion. I sometimes say it's a top 10, but it's probably like borderline. If I had to give it some, I would call it maybe like a top 15 just to play it safe. Just because of new Ironhawk, Lord of Slaughter, like new stuff coming into the game, maybe knocked it down a peg or two. But that's a good troop right there. If you want to compare Tauraeus to something, compare it to like Tina. Tina does true damage. All of its traits are awesome. You know? Hits multiple targets. Oh, I got Cindy. That's good though, Kyle. Congratulations. Tina's awesome. Like, if Tina was my first mythic ever, I'd be so happy. And it's like a top 15 overall for sure. I'm telling people to go for it this week with event keys, but just so you know, you can't get the new mythic with event keys. Just for the future. You can't get the new mythic with event keys or gold keys. You can get the new mythic with glory keys, gem keys, guild seals if they're the right chest level, and VIP keys. But you can't get the new mythic with gold keys or event keys. Event keys are locked in on whatever the kingdom of the week is. And what, it's a Donna week, right? So that's, you got Tina from it being a Donna week. Because Tina's an Adana troop. So you could have also got Tesla, you know. I can't think of any other troops right now, but it's what, Tina, Tesla, and something. Oh, Ironhawk, right? Ironhawk's the big prize. So don't be afraid to throw event keys for like Tina and Ironhawk right now. He is Adana, right? Or is he... That makes me... So yeah, that's how you tell, like... Hold on. Event chest. You see how it says Adana right there in the bottom right-hand corner of event chest? It says Adana. That means you can only get troops from Adana with event keys. This one you can get the new mythic, only the new mythic. There's no other mythics in the drop table right now. Whenever a new mythic comes out, which is on the 1st of the month, every month, that whole week, starting that Friday, until the next Thursday, only mythic you can get is the new mythic. So once you get it, don't keep going for other mythics, or you're just going to keep getting the same one over and over and over. Don't, like, try for a different mythic right now, because you're going to get the new one, if you get any. Same with glory chests. You can only get the new mythic right now. Starting yesterday. Ending Thursday night. A whole week. So every day of the week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. For that period of time, the only thing in the drop table right now is Tauraeus. That's it. Same with guild chests. Same with VIP. So these right here. Gold chests you can never get mythics, so it's not even like a question. You can only get, what, commons and rares? Something like that. But event keys are always whatever the kingdom of the week is, and that's it. If a new mythics doesn't affect it, it's still just... Sometimes there's weird stuff going on, like a new mythic will come in that's from Adana, and then like the game freaks out and accidentally gives you the new mythic, but that happened like one time with when it was Arachnean Weaver. We had like a new mythic from, or what happened there with Arachnean Weaver? Arachnean Weaver was supposed to be in the drop table, but a new mythic got released that was the same kingdom as Arachnean Weaver, like Zalkari or whatever it is, I forget. I'm going to say the wrong kingdom, but anyway, it was the kingdom week of Arachnean Weaver. So everybody was going for it in event keys. But it was also the first of the month, so a new mythic came out. Just happened to be that the new mythic was from the same kingdom as Arachnean Weaver, right? So this is like never happened before. So people were throwing event keys to try to get Arachnean Weaver, which normally would be possible, even with the new mythic. But since the new mythic was from the same kingdom as the kingdom of the week, people were only getting the new mythic from the event keys. It's not supposed to happen like that. It's called Weaver Gate. If you don't know what Weaver Gate is, it's like the biggest scandal in freaking Gems of War history, pretty much. Because everybody was throwing all these event keys trying to get Arachnean Weaver, and they kept getting the new mythic. And I think the devs were like ignoring them or telling them, no, 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 it's fine, like it's the way it's supposed to be working. Everybody was like, no, it's not. That's not how it's supposed to work. And then they finally agreed like there was a bug or something and they're going to fix it for the future. So everybody that threw all those event keys for that Arachnean Weaver, then they kept getting the new mythic instead when that wasn't supposed to be happening. They're all mad and like they did like a vault event for... It was like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. They kept doing vault events to try to make up for it, and they gave us gems in the mail and stuff like that. Because they knew they were wrong, even though they kept denying it at first. But that's the only like really specific situation where it would not happen, and that's like a bug. So yeah, Adana week, only Adana troops from event keys, basically. New mythic, gem keys, glory keys, guild keys, VIP. Gold you can never get mythics. It's just commons and rares. Let's do a Nomapalooza. I have done nothing so far. I've killed 5 gnomes. I did play a little bit last night, though. Like, I did my Guild Wars. I went 5-0. I did my adventure board, my dungeon. I checked on my world event, which was already done. And then I started farming Death Knight experience for that kingdom level and power. But I only did that for a little bit. I got like 1 kingdom power, then I quit. Ooh, I can get Angry Anvil. I'll probably wait till I can get enough copies to ascend it, though. What's the point? Just to put it on my shoulder, I guess. I want to get the Mythic first. I think that's the first thing I'm going to save up for, is the Mythic. Wow, I got 9 Nomapaloozas. I didn't even know that. I thought I had like 5. I want to get the new Mythic first. Even though it's not good and I wouldn't recommend like people try to get it, it's just like an E-peen. The first thing I want to save up for. Unless somebody knows of something that's more important to get first. Like I did a couple guildmate gifts just to give some to some people. Like I think I gave I might have given Boomstick one, I can't remember. Boomstick, D-Rock, I mean now I'm telling, so it doesn't count anymore, but you're not supposed to tell people about when you give people stuff, then it don't count. Anyway, let's go. Let me catch up in chat. Trey says, about to load up and run to the donut shop for coulashes. Lurk mode while I drive. Alright, Elgins will, like, take the wheel and make sure... Or no, Elgins is... Who's the freaking conductor? Elgins is the conductor, so Trey... We do not have a navigator at the moment, but it's fine. He's eating donuts. Get me a donut, Trey. Elgin says, seems Cindy absolutely loves me this event. Baz has gone into hiding instead. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it's never, like, the same for everybody. Some people claim, like, Cindy's the hardest, and it's like confirmation bias. It's not, like, somebody else out there that's not talking about it is probably missing Baz, right? Like, one person says they're missing Cindy, and then another person that's missing Cindy says, yeah, me too. Then another person that's missing Cindy says, yeah, me too. But all the Baz and whatever people aren't on there saying it, so it looks like a bunch of people are missing Cindy. But it's like only the most vocal. Kyle says, I used event keys trying Ironhawk and got... Yeah, I mean, Tina's good too, though, Kyle, so... I mean, if your consolation prize for trying for Ironhawk is Tina 9000, like, that's a pretty good consolation prize. That's one of the safest mythics to go for, because the consolation prize is Tina 9000 and Tesla. Like, a lot of the times when you're going for, like, a really good mythic and you're throwing a bunch of keys, if the consolations are, like, terrible, then it's, like, all risk, no reward type of stuff if you don't get it. But with Ironhawk, if you miss, you can get Tina and Tesla. So, Weavergate. Yeah, luckily I didn't get nothing. Like, I didn't get affected by Weavergate at all. Like, I already had Arachnean Weaver. All I needed was the new mythic, so I didn't really care. But I told everybody the only way it affected me, the only way Weavergate affected me, is I told everybody at the beginning of the week, like, Arachnean Weaver's going to be available in event keys all week, which is how it was supposed to be. They screwed up. They had a bug, and it wasn't true after the new mythic went in. So, you know, don't blame me, blame the devs. Just because it didn't go the way it was supposed to go and there was a bug. That's the only way it affected me, was like I told everybody Arachnean Weaver's in the event key drop table, and then if they went and tried for it on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, be like, no, it's not. It's the new mythic. That's not my fault. That's a bug. That's how it's supposed to work. Markio, how's it going? Got to get Ironhawk ×2. Thanks for reminding. Just got Darksmith Drenja. Yeah, nice. Roman B is here. Tom is here. What up, Tom? Markio says, always Baz for me since day one. I have Tina and Ironhawk, but I have Iron... Yeah, you got to get 2 of them. But hey, get 1 if you can, and just be patient. 1 is better than none. You don't have to get 2. Like, I would secure 1 if you can. Because you never know where you're gonna be at next time it comes through. What if you're, like, really low on resources the next time, and you're gonna say, man, I wish I would have tried and got 1 at least. Alright, let's do a Nomapalooza. And we will be at what? Try to remember the clock there. 53 minutes, so add 5, that's 58, then add 10, that's 108. 108 is when it will end. The reason I'm keeping track is in case a cursed gnome pops up at the very end. I'm gonna wait so I can get the full rewards, because they nerfed Nomapalooza. I know most of you know this year, but we could have a lurker, a beginner, somebody that doesn't know. So, gotta tell the story. When Nomapalooza first came out, it was way too strong. And people were looping Nomapaloozas. Like an infinite loop of Nomapaloozas, because they were getting so many verses. So the first way they nerfed it is they took the encounter rate of the verse gnomes way down during a Nomapalooza. And then even after that, it still wasn't good enough, because people were getting so many resources while they ran a Nomapalooza, because they were dropping full... Every single gnome was dropping its full drop. And we're killing like 4 gnomes every freaking 5 or 6 seconds. So every single gnome was dropping its full drop. And with the Nomapalooza, there's 4 gnomes every single battle. So they didn't account for how much loot that's going to be. So the first thing they did was lower the encounter rate of the first gnomes during a Nomapalooza, because that was too crazy. Everybody was infinitely looping Nomapaloozas that first day. I even got to do it for a little bit. But then they also lowered their loot. So depending on how fast you kill gnomes, you get less loot. So if that gnome up there normally drops 2,000 souls during a Nomapalooza, depending on how quickly you kill it and like your team score and something like that. It's based on like team score and speed or something. It only drops a percentage of its... So let's say it would have dropped 2,000 souls. Now it only drops like 100 or 86 or 226 or something. It's like way less. So it's even easier with like a cursed gnome. Like if you get a cursed gnome, it's like a 10th. You get like a 10th pretty much, because a cursed gnome will normally drop 10 to 15 cursed runes outside of a Nomapalooza. But during a Nomapalooza, the cursed gnome is going to drop 1 or 2 cursed runes. So that's like the easiest way to explain it, I guess. It's kind of like around 10 or 15%. I don't know the exact percentage or the exact formula, but it's based on how fast you're killing the gnomes and your team score and their team score. So you get like a 10th. Something like that. I'm probably not 100% perfect on the exact percentage, but every single gnome now drops like a 10th or a 6th or something like that of what they would drop outside of a Nomapalooza. Just because people were getting like so many souls in like one vault event that they were crafting Dawnbringer in one vault event. People had like a million whatever glory. They're like, this is too much. Even though we already nerfed it, we're gonna nerf it again. So that's why, like, that whole story there was to tell you that's why I would wait at the end of a Nomapalooza if I had a cursed gnome. That way, once the music ends, once your Nomapalooza's over, it goes back to the full amount. So if you have a nice, juicy cursed gnome towards the end of a Nomapalooza, you want to wait till the music ends and then kill it. That way you get the full drop. Only if it's like at the very, very end. And you can... people do it different. Some people will... If they need cursed runes super bad and they've just been having really bad luck, and they still don't even have level 20 on Soulforge or something, they'll... If it's the last 5 minutes, they'll wait. But most people, I would say, it's like the last 2 or 3 minutes. Like, you're not going to waste all that time. You could have been getting a bunch of gnomes. Bunch of vault keys. The vault keys still drop like normally. So the only thing that wasn't nerfed is like the vault keys. So that's the reason you don't wait. Unless it's a cursed gnome at the very end. Because by waiting, you're, you know, missing out on vault keys. Which vault keys aren't nerfed. And when you use your vault key, you're getting a bunch of good stuff. And that's the whole point. The whole point of the vault event is to get vault keys. So you gotta keep getting vault keys. That's the point. But when they introduce the cursed runes, they're pretty hard to get, like outside of a vault event. I've seen them. I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't seen any cursed gnomes. But they're really rare. They're kind of almost as rare as like a Horde Mimic. Maybe like... I think the Horde Mimic is probably slightly rarer than a cursed gnome. I don't know, what do you guys think? What's rarer? A cursed gnome or a Horde Mimic? Like just a ×2. I don't know what's rarer. I would say a Horde Mimic. Because I've actually seen... But I also haven't been trying to get horde mimics. Like if I was grinding explore, trying to get boss chests, I'd probably see a lot more horde mimics, right? I think just the fact that a cursed gnome can pop up almost anywhere makes it less rare. A horde mimic, you have to specifically be getting boss chests to even have a chance. So I think that makes it more rare. That'd be like in an MMO, if something can drop from anywhere in the whole world. It's still really rare, but it can drop off anything in the whole world. Or something like you have to go to a dangerous dungeon, and that's the only place you can get it. The thing that you can get across the whole world is easier to get, even though it's super rare, because you can get it anywhere, at any time. It's kind of how cursed gnomes. You can get them anywhere at any time, even though they're super rare. It's still a chance, no matter where you are. Almost. Of course, not every single place. But, like Treasure Hunt, you can't get... Hey, see, look, cursed gnome. But I got 8 minutes left, so I'm not gonna wait. Because then I'll be wasting 8 minutes of gnomes. But if that was at 107, I might have waited, because then I could have got like 15 cursed runes instead of 1. And the more cursed runes you get, like the further you go, like the less you'll do that, because you won't need them as bad anymore. So there's probably people out there saying don't ever wait, because they already got enough to do everything. Like they probably spent gems on the Soul Forge. Like, you know, gotta be careful who you take advice from. Just if somebody's telling you never wait on cursed gnomes, first of all, I would ask them, hey, did you spend any gems on the Soul Forge? That'd be my first question. Because if you did, then you're not out here struggling to try to get cursed runes like I am. So you don't need them as bad as I do, because you bought your Soul Forge. You didn't have to struggle and get cursed runes all this time like me. So I would say pipe down, buddy, because you don't know how the struggle is here. So if they're telling you not to wait at all, that's because they probably bought their whole Soul Forge with gems, which they probably bought their gems with real money. In some form or fashion. So, my advice is if you see a cursed gnome in the last minute or two, I would definitely wait till the music ends and then kill it. Because cursed runes are freaking hard to get. Especially if you did it all for, no gems. Like, I finally got my Soul Forge to level 20. Not spending any gems on it. So cursed runes are super precious to me, because it was hard to do, it was hard to get. So in my eyes, like if I see a cursed gnome, I'm like, holy crap, finally. You know how many I had to spend on my Soul Forge? Holy crap. It took me weeks, months. Like I don't know when they put that in, but I just did it like a week ago. That's how long it took me, doing it totally free. So to me, a cursed rune is super precious, and if I see a cursed gnome in the last 3 minutes or so of a Nomapalooza, that's gonna be like, oh my god, finally. I need those so bad. Took me so long. So you gotta be careful. Like if somebody's out there telling you not to do that, first question you say is, did you spend any gems on your Soul Forge, sir? And if they say, yeah, I had to buy the whole thing because, I wanted to show everybody, like, what you can get. And so I just bought the whole thing with gems. Like, okay, well, then you don't know the struggle, so just shut up. You don't know the struggle then, so I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear it. You ain't been struggling to get your whole Soul Forge up like me. You don't know how hard it is to get these cursed runes. So don't tell me not to wait on a cursed gnome. You don't know the struggle, sir. Now I'm trying to get a mythic and a pet and some weapons and all the other stuff you can make with cursed runes. So I still need them pretty bad after getting to level 20 with all cursed runes. So they're super precious to me. If I see them, it's like the gold pot at the end of the rainbow right now. That and a Horde Mimic, I guess. Which I still don't have that either. But that's like how the game's supposed to go. You're not supposed to get everything as soon as it comes out. I see that on the forum all the time. People complaining about how rare stuff is and how hard it is to get. Do you want to be like handed everything in the game as soon as it comes out? Like, what kind of game is that? I want to chase things and like have stuff be rare and like feel accomplished when I get it. I don't want people like, here's a new mythic, here you go, just here, you can have it for nothing. All you got to do is go play for 5 minutes, and now you got the new mythic. Nah, it's supposed to be hard, so like if you get it, it feels like you accomplished something. Like, hey, this guy actually has the new Horde Mimic, and then this guy doesn't. Like, now the guy that has it can feel like, you know, special. Even though it's a lot of luck and RNG and like, you know, so the other guy can be like, well, you got lucky. But hey, he put in the time and effort to get lucky. He put himself in the right position and gave himself that chance at getting lucky over and over and over, while the other guy's probably on the forum complaining about when he could be putting himself in the position to get lucky over and over and over like this guy. Instead, he's on the forum typing, boo-hoo, it's too rare, boo-hoo, I can't get it, boo-hoo, where are all the curse gnomes, boo-hoo, where's the new Horde Mimic? How the heck am I supposed to get this thing? Well, it's not impossible. It's supposed to be rare. You're not supposed to be handed it right away as soon as it comes out. That would be dumb. I would not play this game if that's the way it went. I wouldn't play it. If there was nothing, like I was handed everything as soon as it came out, why would I even play? Some people out there want just everything in the game right away for some reason. Like, they just, I don't know. It's probably people that spend tons of money on the game and they just like, they feel entitled to new content. Like, I don't know how that feels, so I can't tell you how that would feel. Like, I give them so much money, like, I deserve to have this new mythic. They should give me everything, you know? I think my thing's about to end, so hopefully I can get a cursed gnome here. Be really nice, please. Never happens, though. I can never get a cursed gnome to appear in the last minute or two. It's always like with 5+ minutes left. Then I have to decide. Am I going to waste 5 minutes of gnomes? Usually I don't. I don't want to waste that many. You could be getting vault keys, epic vault keys. Come on, please. Cursed gnome. Cursed gnome. Cursed gnome. Come on, cursed gnome. Sorry, I'll catch up in the chat after this Nomapalooza. It's hard to look at chat while I'm doing a Nomapalooza. Yeah, easy as dull, right? You could go play Lego game. Go play Lego Batman if you want everything handed to you and you never die, there's no difficulty. Go play Roblox, or even Roblox is... Like, I don't play it, but I watch my kids play it. At least there's like... You can lose. There's a competition. Like, people go on a course and like one person wins, another person loses. Like, Roblox is I don't know. Like, do you want everything handed to you? Go play a Lego game. Go play Lego Batman if you want. If you never want to die and you never want... Yeah. Alright, catching up. So, we got Elgin's Toy as the conductor. We got Trey Bobuff as the spotter, aka navigator. We got Fiona. How's it going, Fiona? Fiona is the bulging bodyguard, bicep bodyguard at the doorway to the engine car. That's the last line of defense for the spotter and the conductor. Knows Van Daminator karate. Tom says, I just got up getting ready to grind some gnome. Markio says, if you get Bass Cinny, I will be pissed. King says, one of my guildmates got 20 runes from a cursed gnome in PvP. Wow. Most I've ever seen is like 15. That's good. Markio says, Horde Mimic is rarer. Kyle says, Cursed is rarer. Trey says, way to go, Fiona. Yeah, thank you so much, Fiona. Markios says, been grinding a lot of level 12 Explorer lately. That's good. I mean, that's the newest thing in the game. I think if you're on the new stuff, that's what most people should be doing. You know, not this week, but before the new Mythic and before the Vault event, the thing most people are doing is probably difficulty 12 Explorer, because that's where the new thing is. The new really hard rare thing is in difficulty. It's in whatever, like you can get it from whatever boss chest, but most of the high-end players that are going for this new Mythic are probably doing difficulty 12 to also get tokens instead of like 1. Why would you do 1? Maybe if you're doing like farming class experience. But most like super high-end people already, like I don't have that done, so I'm not calling myself a super high-end, but that's what most people are probably doing right now, is trying to get the new Horde Mimic. Whether it's they already got it and now they want ×5 tokens and they want to try to get a bunch of medals. Like even once they get it, that's not the end of the road. It's not like, hey, you get the new Mythic and now you're done. No. You can still get ×5 tokens, ×2 tokens, and like get a bunch of medals and like medal every troop in the game. It's still something that people need to do. That's why they do that kind of stuff. So even the most accomplished, like you could have a guy that's been playing since the beginning, who's spent thousands and thousands of dollars on the game, who's at the very end of the game, he has every kingdom level in power, every single troop. They gotta still put stuff in for that guy, so he keeps playing. So, you know, the books of deeds, the medals, like that stuff's really hard to get. Every single troop in the game fully medaled. Like, there's probably nobody that has that done. Nobody has every single kingdom at max with all the books. So there's always something for you to do, and they got to do that or else the game's going to die. So the people saying, oh, just give me everything as soon as it comes out, like those are the people that want the game to die, I guess. Like, you can't do that. I've played games that have died before, and usually the developers just stop adding new stuff to the game. That's like, you know? Fiona says, in the bed feeling like shite. Gonna close my eyes and just listen. Aw, man, I hope you get better, Fiona. Get well soon, please. I've been kind of like allergies or something. Like, I don't want to... Nothing bad or anything, but... Like, my throat's been a little sore. Like, my nose been running. I think it's allergies, though. Stupid new car that I got. Yeah, Markio says, get better soon, Fiona. Trey says, get well soon, Fiona. Elgin says, feel better soon. Tim says, hey, let's talk your kingdoms being blocked by pets. Don't you have enough vault keys? You need that magic boost from kingdoms. Nah, not yet. I was thinking about that, though, Tim. I'm really close to doing the pets. I was thinking about that last night, honestly. I don't have enough gems yet. Like, you need to have a giant stack of gems before you start doing the pets. Because otherwise you're going to run out of gems while you're trying to do the pets. So my strategy, this doesn't have to be everybody's strategy, right? Like if you need pets, go do your pets. Go get that one pet towards the 36 that you need or whatever. And then buy a bunch of baskets and then run out of gems. And then, what, you got like one more pet than I do? 1 or 2? Like, you can do that if you want. And that's kind of, you're doing the same thing, but you're just doing it a different way. The way I'm going to do it is build up a huge stack of gems. That way, whenever any pet appears, I can buy 1,000,000 baskets and get it fully ascended. You see what I'm talking about, Tim? Like my strategy? I want to build up like 20, 30,000 gems, right? Then every time a pet pops up, I can buy all the way to fully ascended. Instead of just picking at it, ooh, there's a pet, I better run and waste 3, 5, 6 minutes during a vault event where I could be getting gnome, like tons of gnomes, cursed gnomes. I can be getting vault keys, epic vault keys. I'm going to go do a pet and get 1 or 2 pets. Then I'm going to spend all my gems trying to get it fully ascended. Now I don't have gems. Now I'm like back at square one, kind of, except for I have this one pet that I didn't have before. Like, my strategy is build a huge stack of gems. So then every single pet that pops up, I can buy it all the way to fully ascended, right? Instead of, ooh, I'm doing this one. Now I got the 1 or 2 that I got. Yay! Maybe I blow all my gems on it. Now I got 1 pet. Now here comes another one. Oops, I don't have gems now. Let's go get that 1 or 2 copies. Now I still need 30 copies. Oh, here's another one. Let's take time that we were doing gnomes. Let's not do gnomes. Let's not get vault keys. Let's not run Nomapaloozas. Let's not get the best thing in the game. Let's go do a pet and get like 1 or 2 copies. And then, you know, waste 3, 5, 6 minutes. Then we'll go back to doing the vault. Oh, here's another pet. Let's go waste time. You know, it's kind of like being distracted. Like squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. So until I'm ready to be like that, I'm going to build a huge stack of gems. That way I can knock out every single pet that pops up. Fully ascend them. And I'm not just like going back and forth and squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Oop, 1 or 2 copies. Oop, now I'm out of gems. Oop, 1 or 2 copies. Oop, I need 30 more copies still. Oop, get a copy here, copy there. Not doing my vault event though. I'm not doing Nomapaloozas right now. Getting this 1 or 2 copies of pets. You know what I'm saying, man? I'd rather be getting, like, just, hey, here's a pet, pops up, right? Go do the pet, right? Get your 1 or 2 copies. Don't buy anything, right? But what happens during, you could have been doing what, right? For that, let's say it takes you 4 minutes. 4 minutes to do that pet. Just, like, I can get a pet done in 3 minutes. Let's say it takes 5 minutes, just because most people probably, it takes like 5 minutes to do a pet, right? But you can kill 4 gnomes every 6 seconds. So that's 40 gnomes in a minute. Times 5. 40 times 5. 200 gnomes. So you're trading 200 gnomes for 1 or 2 copies of a pet. I'm not there yet, man. Like, I know some people are there, and they have like 30,000 gems, 50,000 gems. I'm just not there yet. I got 10,000 gems. I could blow that on like 2 pets, 3 pets, 4 pets. I need like 15 pets. So I'm trying to build my gem stack up super high and then hit every single pet that comes through. Instead of picking and choosing, going back and forth, squirrel, 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 wasting time. 200 gnomes I'm missing, you know? So I don't think it's a good strategy to go get 1 or 2 copies of a pet I need instead of doing 200 gnomes. Or even if you're not running a Nomapalooza, like, you're still missing out on gnomes while you're doing that pet for 5 minutes or whatever. See, look, I mean, we can't, look, this person, you know, people have 300 gems. People have 1,000 gems. People have 4,000 gems. They have 8,000 gems. Not a lot of people have 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. So I only have 8,000. Like, I don't even have 10, like I said. I have 8,825. That's because I bought a pet the other day. Like, I'm still kind of picking at it. But it wasn't a vault event. It was like Thursday or something. Or no, it was Wednesday when I bought a puppy bot. So that's what I spent my gems on. Because I knew I was going to get a kingdom level in power. It wasn't during a vault event. You know, so I did buy that one. Because it gave me the next star. I needed that one. It wasn't during a vault event. The whole point is it's during a vault event, basically. Like, every other pet that pops up when it's not a vault event, I should be doing that. So if that's what you're saying, then yeah. I should be down in the delves. I should be hitting every single pet that pops up. But not during a vault event. I think only the very tippy top do that. They're trading vault keys for baskets. Because they're so far at the end game that they value baskets more than vault keys. But that's not you. That's probably not you. Not you specifically, like the general you. Like, that's probably not most people. I'd say 95% of people are not that guy that should be doing pets instead of vault keys. Most people should be doing vault keys instead of pets. And I gotta lead by example. Otherwise, people are gonna freaking stop and do pets instead of doing... You know what I'm saying? Like, people watch me play and then they do what I do sometimes. So if I'm sitting here stopping to do pets while I have a Nomapalooza running, or while I'm trying to get vault keys, and they might do that too, what if they only have 300 gems? What if they only have 1,000 gems? So I'd have to do like a freaking PSA every time I stop. Like, don't do what I'm doing. This is super duper endgame 5%er, 1%er. So I don't even think I'm that yet. But anyway, that's my strategy, man. I'm going to build up like a giant stack of gems. Then, one day during a vault event, I'll do all pets. When I have like 50,000 gems or something crazy. And in the meantime, while it's not a vault event, I'll try to hit every pet I can. And maybe, I should probably do the delves more, that's the main thing. Saber-Tooth Rat said Cursed Gnome is more rare. Markio says, but you only ever need to get the Mythic Horde Mimic once. Nah, but you need to like, you know what I'm saying? I already went over that. It's the ×5 tokens that, even once you get it, it's still rare. It's still something you want. I more mean like the chance at it than the actual thing. You know what I'm saying? But you're right about, like, technically you only need to get it once. Elgin says, totally agree on the Cursed Gnomes. Rare as unicorn poop. Marcus says, I spent 0 gems on my Soulforge Cinny. I feel your struggle. The only thing I was saying with that is, like, make sure whoever you're taking advice from, just make sure you get a little bit of background information. Did that person buy their whole Soulforge? Now their urgency to get cursed runes isn't as high as yours. It's not, they didn't need it as bad as you, so they're gonna, like, their only experience is they bought the whole Soulforge. They didn't have to struggle and get all those cursed runes like a normal person. So they don't know, like, they don't know how that feels to have to sit there and get cursed runes for every single level of the Soulforge. So when they're telling you to not stop during a Nomapalooza and wait for a cursed gnome, they also bought the whole Soulforge with gems. Amen to feeling the achievement, says Elgin. Elgin says, the easiest dull AF. Marco says, the same people that went everything from life straight away, right? They want everything from life straight away, yeah. Elgin says, I spend a bit. I'm not a whale or anything, but I definitely feel no entitlement for it. That's just weird. Elgin's always understands what I'm saying. She never takes anything personal. She knows I'm saying it in general to help people. I wish everybody was like had the same, yeah, like Elgin's does. Like you guys do. I'm not saying you don't, but like other people that aren't here. You know what I mean? Same attitude towards my channel, like to where you never take anything personally. Like you shouldn't. How could I ever be personally attacking some stranger I don't, you know, like I don't know random guy Joe over there that, oh, he's talking about me. No, I'm not. Sometimes people bring up a topic and then I go on a giant rant about the topic, but it's not like, because that person brought up the topic doesn't mean I'm attacking that person. I'm just ranting about the topic. People who expect everything in their lap from the get-go. I better catch up before the lurkers run away. Roman says I was grinding level 1 and got the Horde Mythic in the last GAP. Nice. Markio says, yep, I grind level 12 mainly to target Arcane Trait Stones because you get 2 on level 12 run. Guaranteed. Elgin says, fair point on the pets there. Not at that stage quite yet, but gem hoarding sounds like it makes sense. Tim says, yes, I just get pets, don't buy. I see what you're saying. Markio says, LOL, just seen rare as unicorn poop. That's rare, man. Tim says, I like it because it's 2 trophies, 2 class experience. Yeah. That's a plus on doing pets, for sure. Markio says, unicorns hardly ever poop, and when they do, they go right in the back of the cave. C. Tice Demon 20 says, 10,000? I have 300. Yeah, I don't even have 10, like I said. I have 8. Marcus says, we are very, very lucky in our guild. We have a pet whisperer who grinds casual PvP for the guild, and he produces a constant line of pets every 45 minutes. That's awesome. That's very useful. Chad says, morning, Cinny and everyone. Been lurking for a bit while I was getting ready for work. Well, have a good day at work, Chad. Eduardo Williams, I am out of verses and gnomes for them ain't dropping fast. Yeah, you just gotta do what I'm doing right here. You gotta save, bro. Next time, save some verses for the next vault event. Just like a little piece of advice. You didn't do anything wrong. Just next time, save like 2 or 3. Don't spend all of them. It's kind of like leaving money in the bank, you know, for a rainy day. Like you don't go to your savings or checking account and like take all the money out, right? It's kind of like with verses, man. You want to save because it's hard to get sometimes. Like sometimes you'll have 10 of this one, 9 of this one, 8 of this one and 0 of the other one. So you want to save like 3 of every single one. It's for your pity keys. So the next vault event, you have 3 verses to at least get a bunch of pity keys real quick. You don't want to use every single one of your verses. I can get it like if you only have 1 and then you use it, then you only have 1, then you use it, like, and you don't have a lot to begin with, like as like a beginner or something. But if you're like mid game to end game, make sure you save a couple verses. I say like 3, but you could save like 2, somewhere in there. My recommendation: don't use all your verses and save like 2 to 4. But if you want to save 2, that's cool. If you want to save 5, that's cool. But somewhere in there. Something more than 1, but less than 5, you know? Eduardo... C-Tice Demon says, I need verse 2. I have at least 10 of the other 3. And that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta save... Just for your pity keys. That's the whole... Like, why? For pity keys, basically. That way you don't go to the next vault event with nothing. You could maybe pick them up along the way, but I wouldn't chance it. I don't like to leave that to chance. I want to at least have 2 full Nomapaloozas for the next vault event. Unless it's like a special vault event. Maybe like one day they do like a special vault event where everything is going, like, dropping extra or something. Like, then you would spend all of them. But if it's just a normal vault event, because at some point the Nomapaloozas have a diminishing return as far as like pity keys. Once you run, let's say you have 10 Nomapaloozas and you run like 5 of them. Once you get past like 5, you get to 6, 7, 8, 9. You're getting less and less pity keys, which is the keys they give you. Like every 5 gnomes you kill, you get a key in the mail. The community term for that is pity keys. They're taking pity on you. You killed this many gnomes and you didn't get any vault keys, so here's a vault key type of deal. That's why I recommend saving like 2 to 5 full verses, full Nomapaloozas for the next vault event. And if you only have 2 to 5, then just do Ironhawk on difficulty 1 Explorer. Maybe run one of them and save the other one. Like, everybody's in their own situation. If you come into a vault event with only 2 full Nomapaloozas, maybe run 1 and then save the other one until you get another one, type of thing. So I guess I would recommend saving more than 2, if that's what I'm gonna say. But in saving 2, it's kind of like you save 2 for the next one, but you can't only have 2. You're hoping that you get more along the way in between. Because then if you go into the next one with the only 2, then it's like, am I supposed to save these for the next one? Not really, because you're using them for the pity keys. And you're hoping that you'll replenish. I don't know. Trey says it's me. Markiplier says I have 24k gems. That's pretty good. I'd feel okay if I had that many, I'd say. Cindy, come out and play. And Baz. People are trying to trade verses in the chat. That'd be cool if you could do that. Markiplier says, but I have a tight thing going on. I don't like spending gems. Gives me pleasure to see me too. I think that's me and you. I think I'm like that too. I feel like panicked when I run out of gems. Because you need them. When a new faction comes in, when a guild wars happens, like there's going to be times where you're going to need like 2,000 gems. You're going to need 1,500 gems. You gotta save at least so many. So however many gems you have, you gotta like forget that you have like 5,000 of them. Because if you're doing guild wars right, you're doing the new faction right, and you're doing every single event with your guild, you might as well consider like 5,000 of your gems like off limits. Because when a new faction comes through, if you're going all the way to level 500 pure faction, that costs a certain amount of gems. And if you don't have them, it's only a 3-day period. I mean, you know when it's going to be. You can look at Terran's World and see when the next one's going to be, so you could strategically replenish or something, but I wouldn't recommend going under like 5,000. New faction costs like, I forget how many it costs, but it's like at least 2,500 to 4,000 or something. Or I don't know. How much does it cost for a new faction? It's like around 3,000, something like that. Could be 2,500, could be 35, something like that. So you got to save that many, unless you know you just did one. And then there's Guild Wars. If you're playing Bracket 2, Bracket 1 in Guild Wars, or you want to give yourself the best chance at winning, you're going to buy 5 Sentinels. Sentinels cost a certain amount. They're not like super expensive, but it's still another like 500 gems you need to set aside. So between like a new faction and a Guild Wars, that could be up to like 4,000 gems you just need to always have. And then every week there's an event for the guild, and most of the time, like if you're in a good guild, the guild tasks will give you a certain amount of gems, and then you use those gems on the guild event. And it's kind of like you never get behind. But if you're in a bad guild and you're not getting the guild tasks all the way done, and you're spending a bunch of gems on the event, you could be going backwards. I just got one of them. Was that Baz? I think I just got Baz. Alright, let's do a Nomapalooza again. I need to run these. See, that pet doesn't like... I'm not like, oh my god, a pet. Like, not yet. Even though, like, this pet... I already have it, so that's not a good example. I already have that one fully ascended. Not a good example. I didn't accidentally run one, did I? No. I'm all over the place today. I drank this, like, energy water thing. Let's catch up in the chat, then I'll run this. Plus gold too, even gold, you need to save gold. You can almost never have enough gold until like super end game. Gold you need for like horde level. That takes a ton of gold. Souls you need for like meddling troops and Dawnbringer. And that stuff you get by doing gnomes as well. Like if you're doing a pet, you're not getting souls, you're not getting gold, you're not getting gems. All you're getting is that a little bit of class experience and like one copy of the pet. So while you're doing that, instead of doing gnomes, where you could be getting a bunch of souls, a bunch of gold, a bunch of vault keys, a bunch of gems, it's just like in my brain, that's how I see it. I'm not going to stop and do a pet right now. I will, though, one day. So it's not like wrong. It's not a wrong way to do things. It's just a certain way to do things for very high-end players. Just make sure you're there. Just because this guy's doing it, right? It's another one of those. It's just like the Soul Forge with cursed gnomes. Just because one guy's doing it that way doesn't mean that's how you should do it. Like, look at their resources. Do you have as many gems as that guy? You know? Do you have as much gold as that guy does? Like, you may need to have a different strategy than that guy. Markio says, I would say always save your full paloozas for the event. Yeah, I would use a certain amount to get a certain amount of pity keys, and then save a certain amount to get a certain amount of pity keys in the next vault event. Whatever that means. If a person's starting with just one Nomapalooza, like they're probably going to have to use it to get the pity keys, or else they're just waiting till the next one to do it. Like, that don't make sense. But if you're like a player that keeps replenishing your Nomapaloozas, I would save like 3 for the next vault event after you use 3 for this one. Or whatever, 4, 5, 6. What up, King G City? Tim says, my precious. C-Tice Demon says, yeah, it would be nice if they let you do in guild trades like once a week. Yeah. Marcus says, vault key drop rates are much more during Paloozas. Tom says... Oh, I lost my spot. Tom says, thinking about starting my own guild. I need people's opinion, please. Man, you gotta have a lot of time, and you gotta deal with a lot of drama. And it's gonna take a long time. I'm kind of pooping on it already, but that's up to you. It's the bad thing about starting a new guild is like how far down you start in like Guild Wars bracket, and it's like really hard to build your way up. And you got to worry about like recruiting and getting rid of people and drama and different personalities, and they're gonna look at you like it's your fault. Like being a guild leader's stressful. Like I don't ever want to be Boomstick Fancy Pants. Like he's a good guild leader. But I would never want that drama or responsibility. Like, I have enough problems with my channel and keeping my account good. Now you got to worry about 29 other people, too. Hopefully. Markio says, yeah, it's loads for pure faction. Elgin says, like I said, I do spend a bit on the game from time to time, but I would never buy their gym bundles. F that. Yeah, there's smart ways to spend and, like, not smart ways to spend. Like, Death Knight Armor's smart. Buying the Campaign Pass is smart. Buying the Kingdom Pass is smart. You know what I mean? Like, some people, if you do it smart, then you're just being smart, you know? Just because you spent money don't mean, like, I see you differently. Like, you're smart. You're paying for the game. You bought the Death Knight Armor. You're getting the passes. Like, that's smart. I just committed to doing totally free to play, and I'm not gonna stop doing that for the channel, just so everybody can say, hey, I can do that too, whether they spend money or not. Because a person that spends money can still look at my channel and do everything I do. And a person that doesn't spend money can look at my channel and still do everything I do. So everybody can look at my channel and do everything I do, right? If a person's spending thousands of dollars on the game, a person looking at that guy, they can have the excuse, yeah, but he spent thousands of dollars. So I don't want anybody to ever even think that, so. I think you have to buy up to 7 times top tier, yeah. Tim says, do you remember how many gems you got for top of bracket 2? I don't remember. C-Tice Demon says, yeah, my guild versus your guild today. Looks like you guys are gonna take it. I know, we like keep winning, but we're still in bracket 2, but I guess we just don't have as many points as like the one in, you know, the people winning the bracket or something. Markio says, peace out. Alright, dude, we'll see you, man. Elgin says, oh, crud, when you said cursed nooms accidentally. Yeah, I know. I remember saying that. Alright, let's go. Cursed nooms. Not gnomes, they're nooms. Noomy. No problem, Tom. Anytime, you know? Like right now, this cursed gnome, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait 15 minutes, you know? 53, so 1:53 is when my Nomapalooza is gonna end. So if I see a cursed gnome after 1:50, I might wait. Because that's where I'm at in the game. Now, I like how Tim brought up the pet thing. Like, it's a conversation topic. As long as nobody takes offense, like, I appreciate when people bring up topics, like something to talk about. Like, you know what to say to make me talk, like, go on a rant. That helps me get through these live streams, so I appreciate it. Tom bringing up whether he should be a guild leader or not. Like, I have stuff to say about that, you know? Like, I've tried it before. Wasn't for me. Ended up with death threats. So just keep that in mind. Everybody's gonna look at you. You're the guild leader. If the guild fails, they're looking at you. If you're not kicking a guy out, they're looking at you. If you're not recruiting, if the guild only has like 15 people in it, they're gonna come to you and say, why? Who are they gonna expect to give the most gold and guild tasks and stuff? Like, probably you. They're gonna expect you to get the top score and stuff. They want you to care about the guild more than they do. Which is like the way it should be, but you gotta think about that before you do it. Are you ready for all that smoke? And I thought I was at one point, but this was a long time ago. So it would be different these days, I'm sure. But just that one sour experience. Plus, I'm in a good guild right now. Like, why? I would never leave a good thing to go do my own thing. Whenever anybody suggests it, like, I think it's a cool idea to, like, make a guild out of, like, the guild, out of the channel. You know, people from the channel and stuff, but we kind of did that already with Mana Bombers. Like, there was enough spots open when I joined. Like, I don't have to be the guild leader. It's still kind of the channel's guild. Like, Boomstick was nice enough to let me bring in, like, 5 people. And that's how many... I think there was only, like, one person that couldn't get in. And then I think they got in eventually. It's not like there's 30 people right now that are of appropriate level on the same platform that we could make a good guild right away. So there was 5 to 7 people who were already like in another guild with me, and the guild disbanded. So now they're looking for a guild. It was just like the perfect storm of adding all those people to Mana Bombers. So I'm already kind of doing that. I just don't want to be... I'm not the guild leader. And I don't want to be. And I appreciate the guild leader. And it's like a perfect situation for me. Like, nobody's being weird, you know? Like in Bats Out of Hail, they were being weird. And then that other guild I joined, they don't even speak English, and they disbanded the whole guild. Like, this is the perfect situation for me. Like, nobody's expecting, like, crazy expectations out of me. They understand I have a channel. It's not like I never claim to be, like, the best player in the world. I'm not going to get first place in every single event. But I was also able to bring in, like, 5 to 6 people. Even some people that don't even talk to me anymore, you know? They're still in the guild. Like, they like the guild that much. They don't... It's not just because of me. Like, I brought a couple people in, yeah, that don't even talk to me anymore, and they're still in the guild. Kyle says I would join. Yeah, I know. It's always like... It's always a fun idea. I just wouldn't be up for it. Maybe on, like, a PC account. Like a new account playthrough type of thing. Like if we all started our own. But then, like, wouldn't you rather join an already established guild? Yeah, there's perks of joining a already established guild with their statues all the way up. They're getting all the guild tasks done. They're already in a certain bracket. If you make your own guild, you gotta, like, start from scratch, and it's not... It sucks at the beginning. It's gonna suck. You're gonna have, like, less stats. You're gonna get less guild tasks done. You're gonna be in a really low bracket, Guild Wars. You're gonna, like, even if you bring in the best people you can, there's still gonna be some rotten apples, and it's gonna take a long time to get 30 good people. You may have like 10 to 15 good people ready to go to make your new guild. But then you still got to get that other half, that other 15 or that other 10. And then you're not going to... There's no way you're going to get 30 awesome people straight off Jump Street. So then you're going to have to, like, Get the bad people out. Try to bring in somebody else. See if they're good or not. It's going to take a long time. Just be ready to be in it for the long haul. It's kind of like starting a business, you know? They say most businesses don't even turn a profit for the first 2 years, right? It's the same with the guild. If you make a new guild, don't expect too much for the first year or two. It's going to be a very long road. You got to be wanting to be in it for the long haul. Maybe 5 years from now, you can make that guild a really, really good guild, but it's not going to be. It's going to make your account weaker, too. So you got to be ready for all that. You're going to need a lot of resources because they're going to look at you to do certain things, probably. They're going to look at you to bring in people, to get rid of people, to deal with any drama. And it's going to take a long time to get back to where you were. Maybe in the end it's better and everything, like it'll be fun, like to build your own guild, and like that's kind of like doing a challenge run, you know, like in a game. Like you beat Dark Souls like 50 times and you're like, I need a new challenge. Like I'm going to try to beat this game without leveling, without dying. That's kind of how making your own guild. It's like you want to challenge yourself. Do something hard that you've never done before. So you decide to make your own guild. You're kind of like making the game harder for yourself. And I could see it. Like if you're really like trying to make this game more exciting for yourself and you're just tired of the same old, I could see making your own guild. It'd be more like a challenge run than anything though, because it's gonna handicap your account and be like a new thing you have to worry about. And you're going to probably have to spend a lot of your resources like to get it going. Just like a business. It's going to take a couple years before you get back to where you were. I'm trying to look at the chat, but it's hard during a Nomapalooza. Has anyone ever started a Nomapalooza and then something happens and you have to... like, no! Freaking mailman's knocking on the door. Somebody's out there keying my car. I'm doing a Nomapalooza, you a-hole. Quit keying my car. I'll beat you up later. I'm doing a Nomapalooza. I can't beat you up right now. Quit keying my car, please. Can't you wait 15 minutes? Pizza guy. Just leave it on the porch. I don't care if it gets cold. I'm doing a Nomapalooza here. Somebody has an emergency in your household. Can't you wait like 15 minutes? I'm doing a Nomapalooza here. I don't care that you're spurting blood all over the place and you need me to call 911. Just wait 15... I got 9 minutes left. I told you I was starting a Nomapalooza and you can't bother me for the next 15 minutes. Does it work? Like, can you shut your game off? Does it still, like... I've never tried it. I think somebody told me that. Like, if you start a Nomapalooza, I think, like, if you... I don't know. I don't know if it works or not, so don't try it, but... maybe if you, like, pull your plug or something. I doubt it, though. Probably just run out. Because that wouldn't work on, like, a pet. If you had, like, 3 minutes left on a pet, you got 3 minutes. It's not going to care if you turn your power off or something. Lester Balboa. You passed out 2 minutes into... Dang. Dude, I've been there before, like at nighttime, I'm trying to finish like a faction on a Tuesday night. I've had like, you know how your eyes feel like glue? Sitting there trying to, I'm on like level 50, I just need to get to 90. Come on, Ferocity, can't you do this by yourself? Like fall asleep for 10 minutes and wake back up. I'm on level 60. Just gotta finish this faction before I go to bed. It's only like 15 more battles. You fell asleep while doing a Palooza. That's crazy. I need to figure out these weekend live streams, man. Sometimes I like doing them on Sundays. Sometimes I like doing them on Saturday. But then I do the spoilers. But I've been doing the spoilers on Saturday. I might start doing these on Sunday if nobody objects. Is there any difference for anybody out there if I do it on Saturday or Sunday? Does anybody like work on Sunday or go to church or go to brunch with your grandma or painting your house? Does it matter to anybody if I do this on Saturday morning or Sunday morning? Because I'd almost rather do it on Sunday morning. Now that I started doing the spoilers early. I'll probably do the spoilers today. Put it out tonight. I just was thinking, like, if the spoilers are only good for, like, if I put them out on Sunday... Not that they're bad on Monday. Like, still on Monday, you could still look at them and get something out of it. But the main day that they're useful is, like, Sunday. And if I put it out at noon on Sunday... It's only good for like 12 hours, maybe 24. So if I can put it out earlier, like on Saturday, that gives myself a whole nother 24 hours for it to be a useful video. So I don't know, I've had that idea lately of doing the spoilers like, at least like, I don't know, 16 hours sooner. Put it out on Saturday night or evening, whether I do a live stream or not, and then maybe do a live stream on Sunday morning. Chad uses the bathroom before he starts. I know, I gotta pee right now. I should have went pee first. You have brunch with your mama? Okay. As long as you could still lurk. C-Tice Demon says, I work overnight, so it makes no difference. Yeah, what if you gotta poop really bad? Don't start a Nomapalooza if you have a turtle poking out. Go release the turtle and then do the Nomapalooza. Yeah, it was some... I've already told the story a million times about the death threat thing. Me and some other guy started our own guild. He, like, looked at me like I was supposed to do everything because I had a YouTube channel. And back then, I didn't have a lot of subscribers either. It wasn't like now. This was back when I had, like, freaking maybe 500. It wasn't even monetized or anything, I don't think. Because it was a long time ago. This was... I can't even remember the guild's name that I left to join, like, to make my own guild. Because he kept saying that, like, he kept saying, like, I forget what he kept saying something about the guild that we left. I don't know, anyway. It was, like, his idea, too. It wasn't like I convinced him to leave this guild and make our own guild. Like, it was, like, his idea. But then he looked at me like I was supposed to do everything. But that's because I guess I was the he made me the guild leader. I don't know. Like, I tried. But this was way back, like probably like 3 years ago. 3.5 years ago. So I wasn't even that far in the game. Wasn't even that far on YouTube yet. If I did it now, I could probably do a way better job. But back then, I was probably worrying about having enough gold, having enough this and that, not even having enough resources. So if 1 week he dumped like 1 million gold into the guild tasks, and then I only did like 100,000 or something, he would get pissed. And he wouldn't like say, hey, let's dump 1 million gold this week. He would just do it and then expect me to be able to do it too. When my account, I was probably like level freaking 600 or something. This is like back in the day. He's like, I'm doing way more than you, and you're the guild leader, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, doing as best I can here, buddy. Like, what do you want me to do? Play 24/7? I'm not gonna do that. And that's what's cool about Mana Bombers. They don't expect me to, like, be the #1. That would suck if I was #1. Like, I want good people in the guild that are better than me. Like, if you're in a guild where you're the best person in the whole guild, you should probably find a different guild. I've been there before where I was the big fish in a small pond. It's kind of fun for, like, a little bit, but you can't stay there. You don't want to stay there forever. You don't want to be the best player in your guild. It's fun for, like, 6 months, like, to be the best player in the guild and give the most gold and always get first place and always be the Paragon. It's fun for a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend it forever. You want to find a guild where you're not the best person. There's people better than you, so they can be an example, and, like, you can ask them, like, how did you, like, you know, what team did you use to, or, you know, get advice, make yourself better. You don't want to be the best person in your guild, because then nobody's helping you get better. You're just... But like I said, it's fun for a little bit. You can give people advice, you can help them out. You get #1, you're the best, you're the Paragon, you give the most gold. It's kind of fun for like a few months, but don't get stuck doing that. That's probably advice I've never given on this channel, like, but I think it's good advice. If you're the best player in your guild, you might want to find a new guild. Find somebody that's better than you and join their guild. Because like I said, you'll get better. It's always, like, nobody wants to be like, I don't know. Like, of course you want to be like Derek Jeter on the Yankees, right? But the Yankees are like the best team. So if you're in like the best guild, you're #1 guild, and you're the #1 guy, like, of course that's cool. And there's no place to go that's any higher than that. But if you're on the worst team in the league and you're the best player on the worst team, that's fun for like 1 season. But they're always looking to go to that other better team where there's better players. Like, what is it? Iron sharpens iron type of deal? You don't want to be like a piece of iron rubbing against a piece of cardboard. You're never going to get sharper. But if it's your guild, that's a different story, I guess. But that's like super duper. I wouldn't recommend that to your... Unless you have like 29 buddies and you just want to do it for fun. Or you just want to challenge yourself. That's the only times I would recommend starting your own guild. You either want to challenge yourself or you have a bunch of friends and you just want to have fun. Alright, let's catch up in the chat now that I'm done with that Nomapalooza. Elgin says, gotta earn them like a free-to-player. Marcus says, hey, you got Baz? I'm gonna grind me some gnomes. Guys, see ya. Cursed Nooms. No problem, Tom. Captain Jerry, how's it going? Lester Balboa. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be, like, dramatic. Like, I had a bunch of death threats. It was one time. And, like, the guy, I don't know, like, he's blocked, he's muted, was threatening to come to America and, you know. Tom says, it's just am full-time player like I play all the time. C-Tice Demon says, death threats over a game, some people need to delete the game. Kyle says, I would join. Elgin says, NGL, some people need to delete themselves. Reset themselves, yeah. Fiona says, hey, Elgins, I can give you an earworm ready. Oh, no. Delete their attitude. Boomstick says, thank you, I appreciate you and your helpful videos. No problem, man. Appreciate being in the guild. C-Tice Demon says, To be frank, your guild is very respectful. I've talked to Rob a few times and he gives tips. Yeah, Rob's okay. I have nothing against him. Elgin says, yeah, running guilds is ugh, done it before for other games, and that's firmly out of my system now, never again. Sir Michael says, good morning, Cinny, and fellow sinners, been in lurk mode while doing laundry. I think laundry, like if I had to pick one chore, I think I would do laundry. I think I do. I'm not, like, that is the chore that I pick. I'd definitely rather do laundry than clean a toilet. Like, here, do you want to fold clothes, or do you want to get turds on your hands? Yes, you can use gloves, I know, but there's potential of, you know, toilet water splashing on you. I don't know. Let's put my nose close to the toilet. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather do laundry. Unless somebody, like, pooped all over their clothes, I guess. Yeah. If somebody, like, took a dump in all their clothes, I guess it would be... But, like, normal laundry versus, like, normal toilet, I would probably take normal laundry. I guess if somebody diarrheaed all over their clothes, I would probably rather clean the toilet, but... Boomstick says, I have 2 accounts, same name. My alt is in the dead teddy bears. Fiona says, it's 3:30 where I am. It's too early to slip a whiskey into my coffee. Medicinal purposes and educational purposes, right? Sir Michael says, hey, Cinny, watched your Guild Wars video, and I'm using those teams this week. Had 2 5-0 and 2 4-1. So far, so good. Thanks for the video. No problem. Glad it could help. I'm happy with that video so far. That's just some advice to people out there, like for YouTube, like putting out a single team on the day. It's one of the worst ways to get views. Like, you might get 100 or 2 views, but I don't know. I just feel like Guild Wars videos get crappy views normally. It's better to do it like on a live stream or something. That's what I should be doing, right? My Guild Wars. I forgot. Let's do Guild Wars real quick so I can get mad and quit the live stream. I forgot to do my Guild Wars. Let's do that. Let me catch up in the chat first. And I do really got to take a pee. But let me catch up in the chat. Your defense team is 0-7. That's okay, man. As long as you set 24 different and you're not... Yeah, it's not the worst thing ever. Of course you would love your defend team to win every single time. Nobody's telling anybody to, like, lose on purpose, but setting 24 different troops and getting those points that you get from that is, like, 90% of... Yeah. That's all you really need to do for 90% of the people out there. Like me, I should probably do way better with my defense now that we're in bracket 2 trying to go to bracket 1. Like, that's a thing that, just like trying to get pets and stuff like that. Like, I'm on the very, like, I should probably be doing that by now. So, I'm going to start writing down teams that beat me, and I'm going to use those teams next time. It's kind of a long haul type of deal. Your nose is running. Elgin says, no way, you're all clear, Fiona. Yeah, go for it. C-Ty Steeman says, yeah, I passed out 2 minutes into it after working. Dang. Yeah, people fell asleep during Nomapaloozas. Elgin said, I had my guts suddenly go into distress. Oh, no. Tom says, nope, I'm down for whatever you think, my friend. Elgin says, Sunday works for me. My work days are variable anyway, so I have no guaranteed safe days. That's kind of how I am, almost. Like, I work from home. Some days I have tons of work, and some days I have, like, barely any. So it's hard for me to even tell when's a good time. Sometimes. Tim said he's going to brunch with his mama and still lurk. C-Ty says, I work overnight, so it makes no difference. Chad says, I use the bathroom before I start. Yeah. This is an unforeseen... Maybe it was Mexican. Lester says, don't do Nomapalooza if you have diarrhea. Yeah. Don't do the laundry either. Or the toilet. Fiona says, yeah, Chad, otherwise you worry about a different type of cursed rune. It came out of nowhere, okay? Look, guys. It came out of nowhere, okay? C-Ty says, told you not to eat my mom's cooking, Elgin. It's funny. The only reason I would start my own guild is for a challenge this time. There you go. I've done no death runs in Dark Souls, no leveling, like SL1, so I've done that to myself before as well, so I understand it. I'm just letting you know it's going to be a challenge before you do it. Fiona says, I'm training my 8-year-old Hannah to burst on with level 2 Explorer during a Vault event. That's like the smartest thing. I've tried that before. They don't want to do it. They'll play like one time and then they quit. I wish I could get somebody to play my account for me. I've got a lot of people that could, and nobody wants to. Good morning, Kim Barnes. Oh, crap. Just dropped something. Chad says, who's the best member in your guild, Tim? Fiona says, where's your tinfoil hat, Chad? Cindy, I'm a contract cleaner. You really don't want to know. Oh, no. Speaking of the toilet, be right back. Hope you don't draw me second fight. Aw, man. Do I really want to play Guild Wars on live stream again? I did terrible. I did terrible last time. Last time on live. Look at that. 5-0 Tuesday. No live stream. Wednesday, 5-0. No live stream. Thursday, live stream. Freaking 3-2. What the heck? Friday, 5-0. I've gone 5-0 every single day except for when I did the live stream. That's annoying. That's bad luck. Alright, we got Blue Day. Blue Day. I'm gonna do this and I might be done for the day, because depending on how it goes, I might be done for the day, you know what I mean? Ugh. If I go 5-0, I'm probably done for the day too, but if I go 3-2 or 2-3 or something, I'm definitely... You're gonna hear glass breaking and then the live stream will end. So be prepared. Remember to like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about channel, comment below. Because it might this might end with glass breaking. Then you'll hear my car start up, and you'll hear me peel out and run it into the wall. Let's go. Blue. Basement Boy. Not named after anyone in particular. We got Sycorax, Queen Beatrix, Jar of Eyes, the Miraji Queen, Elementalist, double blue, green, minus yellow. Alright. So my goal is to get up Sycorax. They're dealing true damage to an enemy and steal 2 magic. If the enemy uses blue, deal double damage. That's kind of smart. Blue gems to red. They don't have that anywhere at the moment. I might take this blue. I got a blue banner on. Like, I could take brown, but... Yeah, I'm gonna take the blue. Okay, they missed. But they turned all the blue. That sucks, but it is what it is. That's the main way to do defends. This brown's my only move, so... Got Sycorax. I hit him with skulls. I got 11 brown. I guess I'm gonna go for it. I got it, but he didn't get all the way up. I got a brown storm. I could take this red over and hope for a brown from the sky. Let's make sure that I got brown. I got a guaranteed brown into blue though. Do I risk it or do I think I'm like far enough ahead right now. I'm gonna go for the guaranteed brown into blue. I could take this red and hope for a brown from the sky though. I think I'm gonna go for the brown into blue. Alright, go on brown again. Even though Sycorax is the only one using brown, it's okay, he's my tank. We'll switch it to a different color, hopefully. I'm gonna go brown again. Blue into brown, maybe. Hope for a sky purple somehow. I don't know. This could definitely... We still have a brown storm. I think I'm gonna do it. I'll get my Mirage Queen up. Ah, of course not. We're not frozen, right? Kill their hero. Big purple. 13 red. I guess I'd do it. Let's get rid of this red. I don't really want red. Come on, Mirage Queen. There she is. Okay. We got 12 purple, 12 red, 9 brown. Might just use the skulls. Try to hit this bomb. Okay, now we got 12. Queen Beatrix. Let's get rid of this purple, though. Queen Beatrix. 15 brown, or 15 and 6. I don't think it's gonna kill. 120. Let's go one more time. Get rid of this red. Now we got this. Oh well, finished with 3 full mana, like all my troops, that was probably okay. Putlin's in danger. Oh no, I wish that would have went a little smoother. That's only the first battle. Should you scout to see your opponent for metal picking? Yeah, you should probably scout. I'm gonna do Orpheus no matter what they have, so... I don't know. I don't like to psych myself out, but don't play like me. Definitely scout. Most people probably have free scouting. And it's not very much anyway, but I just don't like to psych myself out. I don't want to switch everything up. Like, I'm already doing... Oh, actually, I got Queen Beatrix doing cleanse. Dummy. So that was stupid. I should probably do, like, Seasons and Anu. But I got Mirage Queen, and I got everybody starting 50%. Yeah, I'll just do 3 Seasons. Well, that was dumb. Thanks for saying something there. I got Queen Beatrix cleansing on... Yeah, so I don't need those. And I don't need Anu because, well, I mean, most of my troops are elemental. And this starts elementals. So, the Anu would only benefit, like, the Queen Beatrix or something, so... Let's try again. What up, J. Will Takers? I'm trying not to do terrible at Guild Wars on livestream like I did on Thursday. Huh. They have no empowered converter, so I don't have to worry about that. I got a brown storm. Just stuff you think about well, before you even do anything. You know? Is anybody frozen? Do they have an empowered converter? You know, what kind of storm do I have? Stuff to think about. If I take this blue, I can hope for a brown up here. I don't use yellow. If I take green, like, it's less likely a purple's gonna fall. Like, brown is more likely. So I think I'm gonna go with this blue. Plus I think I have a double blue banner. Doesn't always happen, but you gotta give yourself a good chance. Dang, they got a lot of mana there. That was annoying. Could take brown down. Purple. Got green up there. Got blue down there. I think I take brown down here. Got Sycorax. It's my turn. God, I guess I gotta do brown. Okay, do I have Miraji? No. Is there any extra turns? No. So we go brown again. Do I have Miraji? No. Do I have any extra turns? Not that I can see. I'm gonna go blue this time. Let's grab this real quick. I think. No, let's do Miraji. Let's make sure we get it. Okay, now we got this brown. But brown is our most. So I might just go on brown here. Instead of risking it there. Get the sure thing. 13, that's borderline. I think I'll try it. Got it. I got Skull into Skull. They're really... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it because they're not even... I don't know, though. Yeah, let's just do it. Ah, no I didn't. Exploded. Missed it. Get that, though. Go on brown again. Usually 14 and up is safe. Anything under 14 seems to be a risk. This ain't the fastest ever, of course. Never claim that. 13 is like super borderline. I'll try it anyway. I wish I had Miraji. I'll keep going brown, keep giving Sycorax our tank HP. Still don't have Miraji. I think I just stick with brown here. Hoping for incidentals. I could go Queen Bee, but I think it's safer to go on brown here. Get a kill. See, the incidental gave me a kill. We're not, like, not doing anything. Get rid of this red. So now I have 15 purple. Purple's not going to benefit anything on my team. So I'm going to go ahead and do Queen Bee now. I think so. Now let's get rid of... We'll get rid of this. That might line something else up. Yep. Queen Bee... Or, Miraji. Now we got this. I think it's Queen Bee time. Okay, 2-0. Please, I need to win one more so I can secure the winning record. That's a great idea, though, to have somebody in your household, like, teach them how to do, like, difficulty 1 explore or something. Just set it up for them and have them go to town. In my experience, they're not going to play very long or anything, but if you can make it happen, make it happen. Like, that's just smart, in my opinion. Even if it's treasure hunt, anything. Teach somebody to take your tribute every hour. Teach somebody to play treasure hunt. Anything is better than nothing. Like, If you have like a 6-year-old or a dog, a really smart dog or hamster. Butterfingers. Release the goblins, right? Luckily I have Elementalist this time. Hopefully that'll help. Kim went 5-0 for Green Day in Bracket 1. Nice. Hello there, J. Will Takers. Tim says my guild changes teams for different teams. Counter them counters. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. If you want to play Guild Wars perfectly, you should probably have multiple teams for each day. Because sometimes you're going to need certain things. Like you're going to need to stun. Maybe your main team doesn't have a good way to stun. But they're using like an Orb Weaver, freaking life and death craziness. And you need a stun. Like, if you really, really, really want to like go all in on Guild Wars and just play it perfectly, you're going to have multiple teams for each day. I don't know. It's just too much for me right now. I'm not going to I don't have enough team slots. You know, I don't know. I'm doing fine the way I'm doing it, so I'm not trying to fix something that isn't broken. If it ever breaks, I'll fix it, but, you know, and it's almost broken before, and I didn't do very well on Thursday, so maybe I'm going to change my brown team, but having multiple teams for each day is, like, super, like, you really, really, really don't want to lose Guild Wars type stuff. And it's smart, too, like rock, paper, scissors. If you scout their team, it's not very good for your main team, you should have a secondary team to counter whatever that thing is that's not very good against your team. Like, if I see Zul'Goth here with this Sycorax team, it's not a very good match for my team. Because Zul'Goth can instant kill. No matter how much HP I build, it doesn't matter. He's still going to instant kill me, no matter how much HP I have. So, I should probably have another team that is good against Zul'Goth. Jay Will says, I wish I understood the concept of making teams. Well, the first thing, you know, you just need a tank, a mana generator, and a couple damage dealers. And sometimes they do multiple things. You know, you want to cover as many colors as you can. You want to have some sort of synergy with the team. Like if you're using true damage to do damage, you want like 2 people doing true damage. You don't want to do like physical and true. Like the main thing, I've made videos on it, so you could probably search it up on my channel. Like it'd be hard to go all the way into it right now in the middle of this Guild Wars, but you know, tank, mana generator, damage dealer, back tank / damage dealer, or another damage dealer, or a summoner. You know, make sure you use your hero, use the right class, have the right storm going for whatever color you use the most. Cover as many colors as you can without like mana blocking. Use the right banner. You know, double up on a color you have the most of and minus the color you're not using. Like that's a good start to making teams right there. Whatever kind of way you're doing damage, make sure you go all in on it. You don't go 3 different ways. You know what I mean? It's just like any other RPG. You want a tank, a mana generator, and damage dealers. Yeah. Elgin says, J. Will Taker's Arena trains you really well for that mindset, right? Lester says, I have a similar team, but I don't have Sycorax. You use Forest Troll. Forest Troll's good. Except for, yeah, Forest Troll. I think Gob Truffle's good for today. You could do Forest Troll, Gob Truffle, whatever, Jar of Eyes or something. Something blue. But, you know, you could do that for sure. C-Tice Demon says, I usually have no problem with 10 or more on Sycorax. Trevor, hey Trevor. Good to be back on Saturday, Cinny. Hope I can get here more often. Yeah, just to I'm talking about switching to Sundays. Sorry about that, but I don't know yet. We'll definitely be on the weekends some point. C-Ty says, yay, 0 and 8 defense. Chad says, I'm back. I had to move my car too. Back in the classroom. Back in the choir. That's why we should do it on Sunday. It's really more of a Bloodborne choir than a church choir, though. Alright, they're Queen Bee moon rabbiting. They're frozen on yellow and blue. Blue gems to yellow, so that's good. My freeze did its job. We'll take this red and see what happens. My freeze did its job. Nah, I want blue or green or brown. Is there nothing? So I have to take this red. It's the only move. Okay. What happened? What happened to their freeze? They cleanse it already? Oh, Queen Beatrix. Dang. And they moved my team all around. Jerks. This might not be good. And there's only yellow. And my Mirage Queen's almost dead. It's not good. I can already tell I'm in trouble. And, like, I have nothing here. I almost should just cast the freaking Queen Beatrix. Or, Mirage Queen. Oh, man. Taking yellow does nothing. Even though I'm entangled, like... I'm just gonna do it. Oh, it might have been a mistake, but what else? Take the yellow. Dang, man. I'm so screwed. That was fast. Screwed that fast. Ouch. Come on, man. They keep moving me around so I can't even get mana. I'm pretty dead. Oh, Sycorax. Might have to gamble on it. Alright, come on, Jar of Eyes. I might be able to kill that Thrall, but I probably should take a chance here on, like, blue. Of course it didn't hit. Oh, it's never good when I get real quiet, is it? And I'm entangled. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Don't kill my Sycorax. No, they killed my freaking hero. Oh my god, screw this game. I'm so dead. Whatever. The glass is breaking. Alright, now am I going to face the same exact team? I hate when that happens. Uh-oh, goblins. Maybe. Goblins! Alright, come on. We need to win. Win, win, win. Might give them the skulls. Take green. This is nice. Green. F. F. Okay, 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 okay. Kill their hero, please. Gotta go blue. Alright. 11 brown. Oh, I had to do that. It's okay though, killed their hero. No Mirage. No Sycorax though. They'll take those skulls if I don't. Is there anything else? I'm gonna skull bait, I think. $11 brown. No Mirage. Poopy. Yeah, see, I think 14 and up, so it's safe for me. Alright, come on. Green, Mirage, no. 13, that's not bad. Okay. 13. Get rid of this. Got blue down here. We got 12 blue, 12 brown. Let's go on. Let's, No Mirage. 12 and 9, that's pretty good. Might do that. Okay. 15 and 15. We got this. 14. It's my go-to. When I got 14 or more, it's like I definitely do it. 17 and 4. You think that'll kill him? Be close. Let's play it safe. Let's play it safe here. Just want to secure the win, so I don't have a losing record on live stream. I don't think that's ever happened ever. 3 and 2 is like the worst I've ever done, and I hate that. I want to jump out the window off of 3 and 2, even though it's bracket 2. Still makes me want to fart under the covers and Dutch oven myself. I should probably just freaking Mirage, but I'm too scared. Now's the time, though. Or, I mean, Queen Beatrix. Go 15. There we go, and... Okay, so I'm not gonna have a losing record on live stream. That's always nice. I can't believe it, though. If I go 3 and 2 again on live, I could start the conspiracy theory that someone else plays my freaking Guild Wars or something. It's just like pressure, I guess. I don't know. Just bad luck. Alright, man. Come on. Let me win, please. I don't care. Forget to set your defense. Blue to yellow. They got the freaking Divinish Ball of Keelan. I got skulls. I got purple to skulls, but I don't use purple, but they use purple. I'm gonna do green and hope for... Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Dang, man. Can you please give me an extra turn, like, one time? That'd be great. That'd be great. 14 green, go! 14 green, go! Ooh, Ooh, I love it. I love smashing your fucking face in. Okay, that might be a Mirage. Or I keep saying the wrong thing. Queen Beatrix. Didn't get it, of course. It's okay, though. Now we have 16 brown. $13. 10 and 13. That's pretty nice. I should have checked my Mirage, though. 18. And then we got this. 4 and 1, I'll take it every day, almost. Like, if I don't have to run them, and somebody told me I could have 4 and 1, I'd probably just take it. Especially in bracket 2. Let's get rid of that purple. 10, so we do this. Let's do that. 14 brown. Get the free skulls though, get a kill, and then do that. Alright, so 4 and 1, that's not terrible. I'll take it. Let's see what my score is. Probably nothing great, because I did the Sycorax thing. The more turns you take, the less points you get and stuff. And I did lose troops, and hey, almost 8k though. Pretty close. 23 points off of 8k. If you hit 8k on a 4 and 1, that's pretty good. I almost did pretty good. But anyway, 4 and 1. Hopefully I can hit 50. Usually that's what you're shooting for, at least 50k. So I'm gonna have to get a awesome 4 and 1, or oh no, I have to get 4 and 1. If I get 4 and 1, I'll get 50k. But you know, I want a 5 and 0, of course. But I think as long as you hit 50k, you're doing pretty good for Guild Wars. That's like should be your goal, 50k and up. Start there, you know, aim for 50k and get better from there. Anyway, at least I can go 3 and 2 or 2 and 3. Like I did freaking Thursday. Why can't I go 5 and 0 on live though? Come on. Well, that's probably it for today, y'all. Yeah, sometimes you can't help a shitty starting board, right? If there's only yellow and you don't use yellow at all, and then they got like double converters that there's no way you can prevent it, and you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't. You're just screwed. What was the team I lost to? It was like a... Wasn't that Queen Beatrix? Can't remember. Don't end it. It's been 2.5 hours. This is like longer than usual. C-Tice Demon says my guild has a different Paragon 7 wars in a row. That's crazy. I've only been the Paragon 1 time in this guild. So, you know, that just shows me there's better people than me in this guild, you know? Which is a good thing. I've only been Paragon 1 time, and it was my very first Guild Wars. I came in strutting with music playing, you know what I'm saying? Nah, ever since I've been like crickets. I am building my way back up though. I'm a herald. I did have, you know, the big C. I did really terrible when I had the C. And then I did way better when I got better. Because I think I'm like a herald most of the times. But when I had the big C, I was terrible. I was like way down at a soldier. Essentially, I was just like, I gotta play it. Even though I'm like in bed 90% of the day. I gotta get up and at least do my Guild Wars. And that was like where I was at that time. I think I was still putting out videos and stuff, but I was barely doing it. Kim went 5 and 0 on Green Day. Elgin says, oh, you have different colors. Is that PS versus PC? Yeah, I think everybody, it used to be the same, but I don't know why they don't keep it the same. It was different for everybody, and then it was the same for everybody for a couple, and now it's different again. Like, I don't know. I wish they would just make it the same. Like, why not? It's easier for people to, like, find teams if every platform has the same color or the same day. When they make it all different, it's harder. It's just a convenience thing. Why not? There's no reasoning. What's the point of making it different colors on different platforms? There's like no point, right? Does it matter what color is on Tuesday, what color's on Wednesday, what color's on, you know? Just make it the same for every platform. What's the point? I mean, sometimes there's like a reason for certain things that they do, but I don't feel like there's a good reason for that. There's a good team against Zul'Goth? You know, just, you know, something where you can target Zul'Goth down quickly. Like, when I'm using my Sycorax team, I have no way to, like, target down a specific troop. You know, I'm doing a bunch of extra turns, I'm building my HP up. I can Queen Beatrix, but I'm hitting everybody on their team. I'm not single targeting somebody. So if you go up against Zul'Goth, you might want to be able to, like, take him out, like, right away. Like, maybe High King Iron Gut devour him or something. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. That's probably a bad example, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you want to be able to target him, pull him to the front with a rope dart or whatever. Whatever you can do to take him out first so he doesn't take you out. But with a team like my Sycorax teams, I can't do that. I'm extra turn, extra turn, extra turn, Queen Beatrix, Mirage Queen, Skull Spam, blah, blah, blah. Nothing is specifically targeting a Zul'Goth there. So if I was going to counter a Zul'Goth team, I would find a team that where I could target him and just get him out of there. Another Zul, get yours before the... Yeah, there you go. Thrall in first slot seems risky, says Rain Man. C-Tice says, Rope Dart is one of the most frustrating things to fight against. Yeah, that was the team that beat me. The one that kept screwing up my team, moving me all around. Like, I need my team in a certain order or it doesn't work. So, that's a good defense against my team. Move me around. Elgin says, I hate Rope Dart so much, it's seriously annoying and need one. Yeah. C-Tice says, luckily I was able to craft it a few weeks back, but I don't use it. It's probably the best weapon in the game. Like, almost, yeah, you could probably say that, and not many people would argue. Rope Dart is the best weapon in the game. You know? That's like saying Zul'Goth is the best troop in the game. It may not be like 100% everybody's opinion. Some people may say whatever, Dawnbringer or Life and Death or whatever, that Celestial Flask, or but if you say Rope Dart, not that many people are going to argue with you when you say Rope Dart's the best weapon in the game. It has an extra turn on it. It does true damage pretty much. It pulls them to the front so you can then hit them with skulls. Like, it's pretty awesome. I think it even entangles, or even if it doesn't, you can use a class that entangles. So now they're entangled, hunters marked, brought to the front. They're freaking true damaged, you know, all that stuff, and you get an extra turn. I think it's the best weapon in the game, honestly, Rope Dart. Write that team down, that's your next defense team. There you go. I got it on video, so I can go back and watch it, rewatch it, and write it down. Wisconsin is where chat is. Dutch oven. Give myself a Dutch oven. C-Tice did 5-0, 4-1, 5-0, 4-1, 5-0. That's not bad. That's good. I would take that. Elgin's wiped out hard on yellow day. I was brown and yellow, the pee and the poop. We were wiping the brown. Eric N says, I've won bracket 1. Don't give up. You're a good guy. I won't give up, man. I'm not gonna give up, man. You just scored a Mimic Pet? Nice. Fiona says, and now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. Yeah, nice job, Tom. Elgin says, Paragon today was Zul. I was Zul. It was so freaking close, but theirs just got up slightly quicker and wrecked my synergy for impending kill move. Dang. Yeah, you could use a Godslayer. That's a good idea. There's not very many good God Slayers, but just to specifically kill that Zul'Goth, and maybe like the rest of your team has its own synergy, like your other 3 troops. You got the God Killer, and then you got like a nice little whatever team with, you know, your 3 other troops. You could just get up that God Slayer, kill the Zul'Goth, and then go with your other 3 troops real quick. You need your brain in a certain order. Essence of Evil's your favorite. Lester says, don't +10 your EOE, leave it at 9. Vlad, what up, Vlad? You found the king from Nexus? Nice. I still don't have that freaking King Heliodor. That's why I should have thrown Glory Keys instead of Guild Seal Keys, probably. I don't know. I should have been able to get them with Guild Seal once, too, right? Anyway, that sucked. The new Mythic took me like 50,000 Guild Seals, and now I wish I had done like Gem Keys or something instead. I wish I would have reset my game, because as soon as I reset my game, Tinfoil Hat. Speaking of Tinfoil Hat, as soon as I reset my game, I got the new Mythic. Like, you can see it in my new Mythic video, like I say it. Like, throw in all these Guild Seals, 50k, and I'm like, I'm going to reset my game and try Gem Keys instead. So I do that, I pause, I come back, I throw Gem Keys, and it only takes like 2 or 3, and I get it. 2 or 3, like 50 chests. Like, what the heck? And my game wasn't on all night or anything. Like, I started, it was off, and then I turned it on that morning, so it should have been... I just think resetting your game, like, a superstition of mine that I'm gonna do from now on 100% instead of 99%, because I didn't do it this week, and I got screwed, so... I think you turn on your game on Friday, you know, maybe you like get all your purple orbs ready and stuff, maybe you do your adventure board in your dungeon, then reset your game, and then go after the new Mythic. I don't know, it's just a suspicion, superstition or something. But congratulations, Vlad. I wish I had King Heliodor. I still need him. Elgin says, I enjoy toting people with EOE. Vlad says, yep, Glory, I got him through in the new Mythic too. Nice. Demon says, too late, Lester, but it's super annoying they turned to Toad. Eric says, keep on streaming. Vlad says, now I'm 29k souls off from the Dawnbringer. Dang, you're just hitting milestone after milestone, brother. Congratulations. But yeah, I better get out of here, you know. I can only stream for so long, and before I get the aggro and the headache and the... You know what I'm saying? But I'll take 4 and 1. You know, good luck on your vault this weekend. I'll put out the spoiler video later today, so look out for that. Appreciate it if you hit like and leave a comment. If anybody has any Tauraeus teams, like, put them in the comments. I haven't seen any, really, except for Ferocity. That's about it, I think. I don't think anybody really has a team, though, so I think it's a bad Mythic, just by the way. So good luck on your vault. Watch out for that spoiler video. The new Mythic sucks. And, yeah, that's all I got to say. I got Elden Ring might come out later today too, so lots of videos today. We got this one. If you missed any of this, you can rewatch it. I got spoilers probably, and Elden Ring probably before I go to bed or something. Like, that's a throwaway, like, nobody's gonna watch it anyway type of deal, but I'm still gonna play it type of stuff. But in Elden Ring, if you're like frustrated with me like running around exploring and that's why you're not watching, I go straight in. No more horsing around. I'm going straight into the castle. So if that's like making you not want to watch it, just know that I go straight into the castle. Like, no horsing around this time. And then if everybody's here for EverQuest, I got 2 of those recorded with a Faceless one yesterday, so that'll be coming soon as well. But yeah, that's it. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining, it helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. If anybody has any questions, you could say them now, but I'm going to say goodbye to everybody, and then I'll come back to the bottom. Thank you for joining me today, Eric, Elgin's Toy, Rainman, 876 Vlad Maybach, C-Tice Demon 20, Lester Balboa, Clip Bomb, U7, Fiona, Tom, Eric J. Will Takers, Demon, Tim, Chad, L, Kyle Lowenthal, Rain Man, Lester, J. Will, Tim, Tom, Kim, L, Fiona, Glorfindel, I'll just say it because I know you're both there, probably. Boomstick Fancy Pants. Still one of my favorite names. Lester Balboa is a good name too, I like that. Fiona, Sea-Tice Demon. My 6-year-old is screaming. Not like a hurt scream, like a doing cartwheels. Boomstick Fancy Pants, Lester, Sir Michael, Boomstick, Kyle, Captain Jerry was here. Captain Jerry? You should be the conductor of the train or the ship one day. You're the captain, you know? That'd be cool. Sea-Tice, Markio, King G City, Eduardo Williams. Did I miss anybody? Roman B, Sabertooth Rat H, Kyle, Fiona, thanks again so much, Fiona. Fiona was the bulging biceps bodyguard. King Forever, Markio, Tom, Roman B, Scarfade. Scarfade was here. Kyle, Tim, Crisp Purpose, Boomstick, Rain Man, Trey. Trey was the spotter, aka navigator. Elgins was the captain, the freaking conductor, with the 20, which is crazy. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Crisp, Rain Man, and that's it. Back to the bottom. 6-year-old. Did I say 8? Nah, it's a 6. 6-year-old. Is there any spots open in your guild? I don't know. Let me check. Can't I just check here, or no? Where do I go? Guild. I think it says here. 30 out of 30. We can let you know, though. I think, you know, just let me... I'll let you know. You let me know, I'll let you know type of deal. Or Boomstick can let me know, and then I'll let you know. But yeah, if you want to be in the guild, it doesn't take forever. You might have to wait a couple weeks, but... That's how guilds go, though, you know? I feel like there's always at least one person that is either taking a break or going on yeah, they leave the guild. There's never 30 people that just stay in it forever. It never happens, so... There's always going to be a spot, eventually, if you're willing to wait. Yeah, I'll let you know for sure. Alright, y'all, I'll see ya. Have a great day. You're the best. Good luck in the vault. Good luck on the new Mythic, even though it's terrible, and I'd recommend skipping it. And I'll see y'all later for spoilers and Elden Ring. Peace out.